Live at CollectCo for Tuesday night's Facebook record sale. Oh, my bad. Coin and knife and record sale, I guess. Let's see here. All right, so when you're on and watching, thank you. Let's do some sharing. I got a bunch. Sharing. Sharon is a name. Sharing. All right, let's get this shared there and there. All right. Let me get this link. Copy link. All right, let's share that there. All right. Let's see. Okay, getting this shared everywhere. I'm sharing links. Go to our group chat. All right. Now, just get it shared over on Instagram. Share, copy link. Alrighty. Let's see here. Facebook, go to Instagram. Story. And link. We're getting there. This is live now. All right. And let me delete last night's stories. And I think I've got it shared in just about every place that I possibly can. $80. All right. Here we go. Let me see what we've got for us. We've got coins and knives and records and silver and gold and coins and knives and records. That's tonight's agenda. We'll get some auctions started in just a second. Let me clear the table. I got to get all my sheets and cost capabilities and all of that. Got new case knives to show you. We'll have new stuff. From case. We got silver dollars to auction. Let me figure out what's on the screen here. We got half dollars to auction, silver dollars. Let me figure out what's the best angle for me. Get my hands in the right area. Brandon's here for vinyl. Some people's here for coins. Let me see what we got here. There is I need a box. I need some like tape so I know what's like the center. Because when I'm showing y'all stuff, I can't even really see the camera too much except in my peripheral vision. So, all right. Move these over here. So what I plan on doing is we're going to be auctioning probably coins and doing buy it nows on coins and currency. Probably going to be auctioning we are going to be auctioning some records. And I've got buy it nows. Y'all know how the buy it nows work. I'll tell you the price to comment. Coin and knife buy it nows, I usually tell you the price. I'll be like, okay, this is a such and such buy it now. So let me go ahead and get some stuff over here. We can get started for auction. Let's see here. Bring the metal. Okay. Silver or gold? Let's see here. Okay. All right, we're going to start with some currency. Everything that you see that's not in a sleeve, we're going to put in a new sleeve. We got to open up a package over here, which I think has most of our currency in it. So let's start off with this right here, which is a 1953A $5 red seal United States note. That is going to be up for auction, $10 start. That is a 1953A $5 Federal Reserve, or actually United States note. There's notes, there's Federal Reserve notes, there's silver certificates, etc., etc. Brandon Jones is in at $10. And what we're going to do is probably going to have multiple auctions going. So it's going to be key for y'all to help me in the comments know what you're bidding on. Okay? That's going to be key. And then I've got a stack of albums back here. I'll go ahead and pull some stuff off. Do you have the gold? Do you have the signed, sealed promo Keith Whitley? Not tonight. Not tonight. We'll probably have that tomorrow. The autographed Keith Whitley LP. That will probably be up for tomorrow. I'm seeing how fast we can. I'm trying to get my camera angle. So it's going to look a little weird at first. In the meantime. Okay. So Brandon Jones is in at $10 on that. I got some stuff that will be buy it nows, and we'll have to figure out how to do that in just a second. I need to get a price sheet for some of these. Actually, let's see. No, I can do that. All right, I'm probably going to start showing some half dollars on buy it nows while everybody's getting on. And I got some Walk in Liberty halves here, and we're probably going to do some of these as buy it nows. So let me see what we have going on here. There's my calculator. So yeah, if you buy anything tonight, if you have probably, how do you want to do that, Tanner? All separate invoices, or if they're a record buyer, it can be added to the records for this week?
Yeah,
yeah. So probably what we're going to do is, if you buy a record, it'll be added to your open record invoice, but all the coins and knives are billed separately. And we'll do all the invoicing for that tonight and tomorrow. So that's how those work. So all the coins and knives tonight are invoiced separately. That's how we do that. Okay, so Brandon Jones is at $10 on the Federal Reserve note. Let me show some silver dollars that buy it now. If you want this, I'm going to tell you the price to buy it now. So if you comment that, that means you've bought it for that buy it now price, which this is $11. It's a 1945 silver half dollar. $11 buy it now, 1945 silver half dollar. We have some silver I'm going to run as auctions, and then I'm going to have some silver we're going to do as buy it nows. That's a 1945 Walk in Liberty silver half dollar. S-mint mark on that one for San Francisco. S-mint mark on that one is San Francisco. That's sold to Tori McCoy for $11. That's sold to Tori. Brandon Jones has this for $10. That's a 1953A red seal United States note. That's going twice, going 3 times. If you want to bid on this, please put like $5 and then your bid. So I know you're bidding on this. Because I'm also going to open these 2 auctions up. I promised some $1 starts on some albums. And so here's auction number 1 and auction number 2. So this is Eric Clapton, No Reason to Cry, VG Plus. And we have Crosby, Stills, and Nash, their self-titled album, which I believe is a 5-digit 1977 press. That's also a $1 start. So Tori McCoy's at $12 on the $5 note. These are $1 starts here, Eric Clapton and Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And Brandon Jackson, you are outbid on the Walk in Liberty. So there, or excuse me, on the $5 note. So we have Tory McCoy's at $12 on that. Okay, I might do some of the Walk in Liberty halves here. You comment the year, okay? Let's do that. Let's do the year. Got a nice looking 1943. So if you want this one, comment 1943. Same price as the other one, $12. Or I think the other one was 11. This one's going to be 12. That's a 1943. And if you want that, please comment the year. Please comment the year on that one. That is sold to Cameron Martin. Got some halves. That's some great prices. Cameron Martin's first of that. Simeon, you were technically first but second. But make sure you comment the year. That's the only way I can keep this separate for the chaos, is to make sure I know exactly what you're bidding on. So I got to hear the exact year. This one, same price, $12. It's going to be 1945. 1945 on that one. Walk in Liberty half. Very nice. 1945. Walk in Liberty half on that. So these are like a first come, first serve. I have to see the exact year. That one's also sold to Cameron Martin. $12 on that one as well, Tanner. We've got 2 auctions going. Make that 3 auctions going. Eric Clapton is at, I think we had a $12 bid already. And Crosby, Stills, and Nash is at $5. The $5 note just hit 13 with Brandon Jones. I'm going to knock out a couple more Walk in Liberty hats here. Let's do some different dates. If you want this one, it's 1934. 1934. Also $12. Please comment 1934 if you want it. No mint mark on that one. That's a 1934 Walk in Liberty half. Leslie Holt first on that. Leslie Holt first on that one. Also $12 on the Walk in Liberty half. And let's see who's first of this one. Different year, 1929. 1929 on that one. And that's also a S mint mark for San Francisco. 1929 on that one. Not as much detail on that one as the other ones we've had. That is sold to Leslie. No, yeah, Leslie was first on that one. And then Stacy. And then Tory McCoy. All right, so 2 auctions going. Make that 3. Tory McCoy, let me know if you're in or out on the $5 note. Brandon Jones has that for $13. High bid on Eric Clapton is $13 with Debbie Blair. And Crosby, Stills, and Nash is at $15 with Patty Sweet. All right. So, here we go. Let me see what other years I have here. This one looks like it has some pretty nice detail and some shine to it. It's got some odd discoloration, but good detail on this one. This is going to be $12 as well. That's a 1942 Walk in Liberty half. 1942 Walk in Liberty half on that one. First come, first serve. First to comment that year. 1942 Walk in Liberty half. And that is sold to Leslie Holt. That is sold to Leslie Holt. Cameron Martin, then Simeon Richmond. All right. Let's change gears a little bit, and we'll do the same thing, but we're going to do it a little bit different pattern. We're going to do these with Franklin halves. Benjamin Franklin, what a guy. I mean, he invented electricity, right, Tanner?
Yep.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, he invented electricity. $12 buy it now, 1951. Comment 1951 on the Franklin half. Any mint mark it is. It's a D mint mark above the Liberty Bell on the back. That's for Denver. That's a 1951 Franklin half. That's also sold to Cameron Martin, $12. How many knives you got for tonight? A bunch. We got a ton of case knives, and we got some vintage stuff. I bought a record collection the other day, and anytime I'm out buying records, I'm like, hey, do you got any coins, knives, silver, gold, guns, comics, toys, records, cars, posters, pet turtles, anything. This one's got some nice toning. I'm going to call it almost odd toning. I'm going to do a $1 bump on this one, but it's another Franklin half, and I think you'll like it because of the toning. First come, first serve again. This is going to be $13 on this one, Tanner. This is a 1949. 1949. It's got some odd colors to it. 1949 on that one. That's another Franklin half. 1949. And as soon as someone claims that, I'm going to update our auctions. Let's do the $5 note. Brandon, I've got over, well, far as face value, I've got, I don't know, thousands of dollars in currency, face value. I mean, we have really stockpiled a lot. So we need to do a final call on the $5 note, though. Brandon Jones is still the high bidder. at 13. That's got like 10 seconds left. Crosby, Stills, and Nash, we was at 15. Patty Sweet, final call. And then Eric Clapton is on his final call as well. Eric Clapton is with Debbie Blair at 13. Debbie Blair at 13. So those are 13, 15, and 13. 13, 15, and 13. 13, 15, 13. And the first one to the 1949 was Michael McCarter. Tanner, that one was $13. $13 on that. All right. Chuck Holt, you were second. I'm about to sell some records so we can put up all new stuff. Chuck Holt, you were second on that 1949. I'm going to do a lot. I'm going to do a lot here. These are really cool. We don't get a lot of standing. Speaking of lot, we don't get a lot of standing Liberty quarters. This is going to be our next auction. If you want to bid on these, please put standing and then your bid or stand so I know you're bidding on these. This is a 1930, a 1926, and a 1927 standing Liberty quarter. That's a 1927, a 1926, and a 1930 standing Liberty quarter lot. So those three standing Liberty quarters, you can see the dates on them. And all three of those for a, we'll call that a $15 start. All three of those for a $15 start. Brandon Jackson gets the $5 note for $15. CSN just got another bid, so we'll have to keep that rolling. Rhonda's at $16. $16 with Rhonda. And Tori's at 16 on the quarters. And Debbie Blair is going to get the Eric Clapton. And that's $13 for No Reason to Cry. Sell that to Debbie for $13. Crosby, Stills, and Nash is still at the bid. By the way, at $16, we have almost hit, the half off mark as what we had that stickered for. So Brandon Jones got the $5 note. Right? Is that what I said?
Yeah, you said Brandon Jackson.
Oh, my bad. Brandon Jones. You got that for $13. All right, so CSN 16, standing Liberty quarter lot, 16, 17, and Brittany just bid 14 on Eric Clapton. I would have loved to take in your bid because that was also a half-off record, but that's okay. A lot of these that I'm starting at dollar starts is probably they'll eventually creep up the sticker, but everybody has to pay attention on those. Let me find the first tub of knives. Do we got some new case knives we can show for buy it nows right here? I'll just grab one of these and see what we got. Let's see here. Let me see what we got here. Let's do Caribbean Blue Rust Lock. Okay. All right, so these are going to be a $75 buy it now. I don't know if we've had this in Caribbean Blue yet. Let's take a look at them. $75 buy it now on one of these, so if you want one, just please comment 75. If you want one of these, please just comment 75. This is a Caribbean Blue Rust Lock. That's a $75 buy it now. That is new from Case Knives in the box. If you did not know this, we are a case knife dealer. We actually qualify for the master dealer level, but we stick at platinum so we can kind of buy and sell whatever we want to. If you get up to that master level program, they kind of make you order whatever. That's a $75 buy it now. Brandon Jackson wants one. These are new in the box. If you want one, Brandon put Rust Lock 1. That's okay. Also, if you want one, you can just comment $75. That is a discount off the MSRP. We just got these in. The MSRP on those are $79.99. We always discount a little right off the bat, the sticker price on these. So I'm going to leave these. Andrew Jackson gets that. We'll do 75 on those. I'm going to leave this one out of the box so we can show it again later. And if it don't sell tonight, we got to put them in our showcase. Our showcases here are pretty bare. We haven't had a lot of new case knives. We don't really put them out unless we show them here on Facebook first. So things are getting slim. Let's do another buy it now and a half. This one's $12. If you want it, comment 1957. 1957 on this one. That's another Franklin half, 1957. I'm doing some buy it nows on some silver half dollars. 1957 on that. First one to comment 1957 on the Franklin half. Leslie Holt. Leslie Holt's first to that one, $12. Okay, now update everybody on the standing Liberty quarters. The standing Liberty quarters was with Michael McCarter at $17. Mint marks. Let me see what we got here. I don't know if there are. I don't think any of them have a mint mark on these. Let me see here. I think these are all no mint mark. And this 3/4 lot was at $17. I'm thinking the mint mark on these are right there, and I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see a mint mark on any of them. Mr. Wilkie. No mint mark, so they're all Philadelphia minted. All no mint mark is Philadelphia. Yeah. All right, that's 3 standing Liberty quarters. One more time, 1930, 26, and 27. Those are at $17 with Michael McCarter. $17. Okay, and then Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Final call. This was EX condition. EX condition. EX condition. 5-digit Atlantic gatefold. VG plus cover. High bid on Crosby, Stills, and Nash is with Patti Sweet. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. Next buy it now, $12. Comment 1941. That's for a standing, excuse me, she's walking. That's walking Liberty. $12 on that one. 1941 is the key word. 1941 is the key word on that one. 1941. Rhonda's in on CSN at 23. Leslie gets the walking Liberty half for 41. Final call on these. These 3 standing Liberty quarters for $17. These 3 standing Liberty quarters for $17. $12 on that one. $12. Alan Major was second. Torrey McCoy third. Final call on CSN, or not a final call. We have new bids at 25. I'm going to start counting this down so I can put up our first knife lot. I'm going to sell some knives. We're probably going to do 1 at a time, maybe 2 at a time. We'll do 2 knife lots. Where's our knife buyers at? I got a couple nice ones I've picked up here. Been waiting for some nice knives. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Michael McCarter got these 3 standing Liberty quarters for $17. That's sold to Michael McCarter. Rhonda, if you're out on Crosby, never mind. Rhonda just bid 26. Let's do a choice lot. So the way this choice lot works is you will bid, and then you can pick which one you want. You're not buying both of them. You're buying a choice. This is Boker Tree brand. Now, what I don't like about this one, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the negative part first. What I don't like about it is it doesn't tell where it's made. It says Boker Tree brand, which we normally associate with Solage in Germany. I know it's not a China knife. I don't know if it's German or USA, though. But I like that. I like how the bolster has the big tree on it, Boker Tree brand. Let's start that at $15. So you can either buy that one or you can bid on this one. And that's an Uncle Henry Charade, one of those classic Uncle Henry Charade lockbacks. I don't have the sheath or anything for it, but this is an Uncle Henry Charade Plus LB7 USA. It's got that hickory wood handle, brass bolsters, lockback. That's also in there. That's what's going on. All right, so Crosby, Stills, and Nash, 26, 27. Rhonda's at 30. They're battling that out. We got knives now up for bid. If you want to bid on the knives, please put K for knives. K for knives. That'd be very helpful. And while we're bidding on those, I'm going to do some more buy it nows on some halves. So comment the year that you want. Comment the year you want. 1936, $12. 1936 Walking Liberty half. That is the key year to comment. 1936. 1936 on that. Walking Liberty half. 1936. If anybody wants that. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Franklin. 1936. Let's do 1953. 1953D, that is. 1953D. And Leslie gets this Walking Liberty half. And that was a 36 plain. I will try my best to let you know if it's got a mint mark on it or not. The 1953 here is sold to Cameron Martin. All right. Alan Major, you're going to get one of these here in a minute, I promise. All right, so these are up for bid right now. If you want to bid on the knives, high bid just came in at $18. Please put K for knives. This is a Boker Tree brand. I'm going to have to take my pre-workout supplement so I can focus. I've got 3 auctions going. Buy it nows. This is going to be an intense show. I told y'all it'd be fun to tune in, even if you're not really. There's going to be a record going at some point. I'm going to try to go back to 2 in just a second. It's a lot to keep up with. Patti Sweet's at 33 on CSN. All righty. Let's do another 3-coin lot. This is going to be, I'll give you the key word in just a second. This is going to be 3 standing Liberty quarters, okay? A 1926, a 1927, and a 1930. I don't think these have mint marks on them either. All plains from what I'm seeing. Yeah, all all plain mint marks again. If you want this one, comment just a flat 20. Just a flat 20. We just sold 3 for 17. That one on the left looks like it has a little bit more details than the other ones we sold earlier. That's just a flat $20 buy it now. There's 3 more Standing Liberty quarters. Just a $20 buy it now on those. We just sold 3 just a second ago for 17. All right, all knives are getting bid. So here's how the knife lots work. You're bidding on choice. So if you win, let's say the winning bid ends up being $35, then you can pick this one or you can pick that one. That's how that works. You're not buying both of them, and you can just pick whichever one you want. Okay, I think Tori was kind of first. We'll have to give that one to Tori, then Chuck, then Leslie. I was just looking for a plain 20 there, and then Chuck and Leslie. But we'll give that one to Tori. I guess when I just say 20, just comment just 20, so I know what's going on. Those are sold to Tori for $20. Cameron, both 12, yeah. Leslie and Cameron. Tanner had to step to the back. Our trailer and truck and Paul and Tyler just got back from Wisconsin. They're in the alley right now unloading, it looks like, aren't they? Is that why y'all went back there?
Yeah.
Where's the back door at? Oh, okay, yeah. Looking at our cameras here. All right, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Rhonda and Patty's battling this one out. That's at 37. We have the knife lot is now at 22 with Doc Smith. Let's do some more halves. 1961. Comment 1961. $12. That's a D. 1961D on the Franklin half. 1961D. 61D on the Franklin half. That is sold to Michael McCarter. $12 on that one, Tanner. Crosby, Stills, and Nash is at 37. The knives are at 25. Let's jump over and do a different year. 1945. These are all going to be $12. First one to comment the year. 1945. 1945 on that one. Standing Liberty half. 1945. And we'll go ahead and show another one. 1952. 1952. And that is a D. Let me see if 45 had a mint mark. 45 did not have a mint mark, so those are $12. Let's see, who was first on the 45? Leslie Holt was first on the 45, then Alan Major, then Kevin Graves, and then Randy, and the 52 is no claim yet. That's a $12 buy it now. Boy, my stacks are getting thin. Not many more chances on these. This is a nice looking 1942. 1942 on that. Standing, walking. I get her movements incorrect sometimes. That one sold to Leslie, $12. Whether it's standing or walking. I know the difference, but where we're doing standing too, it kind of messes me up. Okay, where are we at on, so no one, we've hit one, no one has claimed, which is 1952. 1952, yeah, sometimes she's dancing. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Patty, let me know if you're in or out. Rhonda has that for $37. Let me know if you're in or out. Rhonda has that for $37. Doc has the knife lot at $25. Going twice, going 3 times. Choice on these 2 knives at $25 to Doc Smith. Patty's back in on Crosby, Stills, and Nash at $38. Tori McCoy will take the 1952. That's sold to Tori for $52. Let me open up a new case knife. Let me open up a new case knife here. Ooh, this is in carbon steel. $12. Yeah, they're all, the halves are 12 unless I say otherwise. All right, these are going to be, the buy it now price for this is going to be $70. New carbon steel, dark red bone, peach seed jig trapper with clip. This is going to be a $70 buy it now. $70 buy it now. Let's take a look at it. If you want one of these, $70. Oh, that's cool. It's a trapper with a clip on the back. That's a trapper with a clip on the back. New from case. We just unboxed these. Carbon steel. That's a $70 buy it now. Red bone. Very cool. That's up for your consideration. He says if he wins, he'll take the Boker. Well, guess what? The auction's over and you win, and he says he'll take the Boker. So Doc Smith had the winning bid at $25. He's going to get the Boker. So that's sold to Doc for $25. That means if anybody wants this one, it's $25. Uncle Henry Charade, you can just comment it by saying Uncle Henry or Charade, or I'll take the other one. That's $25 if anybody wants it. Kevin Graves gets that. Kevin Graves gets that for $25. We're still bidding on Crosby, Stills, and Nash at $41. $41. That carbon steel with the clip was $70 if anybody wants it. That's $5 off retail. Rhonda and Patty are battling to the end on this one. All right, let's do 2 more quick buy it nows on halves. Comment the year. I have a 1944D. 44D. These are $12. 44D. That's $12. Walking Liberty half 44D. And we'll jump over here to Mr. Benjamin Franklin. Check out the toning for this one. 61. 1961 for that one. It's almost blue looking. 1961 on that one for the Franklin half. Those are buy it nows. Leslie gets the 44 and Stacy gets the 61. 44 and 61. Those are sold. All right, let's do a choice lot on some Morgan silver dollars. It's been a long time since I've had some Morgans. These are some pretty nice looking ones. I think a few of them have been, if these are clean, if these are not cleaned, then they're really high grade, but I'm not really for sure. I'm going to take a better look at them live right here. I just bought these a couple nights ago. To me, they looked like they had been cleaned, but let's take a closer look at them. We got 245 Morgan silver dollars. 245 Morgan silver dollars. These are going to be a $35 start. $35 start. We'll start down here at the end. 1921, $35 start on these. 1921. I will let you know if it has a mint mark. The mint mark for these are right below the wreath and over the D and the O in dollar. And there's a series of different places these were made. This is an 1886. See what I'm talking about? If that's original luster, this is a very nice looking coin. And it's just like, man, that's nice luster. 1886, no mint mark on that one. No mint mark on that one. Another 1921. 1921. Bobby Hopkins is at 37. 1890, also no mint mark. No mint mark on these means they were minted in Philadelphia. And 1896. 1896. So there's a 5-coin lot. Winning bidder will get to pick what they want. Bobby's at 37. All these will be invoiced separately. Yes, everything here will be invoiced separately. Now, the good thing about coins and silver is there's no sales tax on it. No sales tax on it. No sales tax on coins and silver. Please keep that in mind. Michael McCarter's at 38. Where are we at on this? Patty, are you done bidding? Rhonda's at 41. Rhonda's at 41 on the Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Let me know if you're done bidding. Let's do a couple more knife auctions. Let's do a couple more knife auctions. Let's do a case and a case. A case and a case. Let me get my year on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've counted 4 dots. 1, 2. It's tough on my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 5. This is a 1975. This is a 1975 any paper money. I've got a whole tub full of it. 1975 case, Granddaddy Barlow, pattern number 6143. 6143. It is a user, as you can tell. This was used. It looks like it's lightly sharpened right here. We're going to start this lot at $20. So you get the Granddaddy Barlow in there. Let me put these, I'll put these right here below the silver dollars. If you want to bid on these, please put K. Please put K for knife, and this is going to be a choice lot. We got a modern, that's a 2000 and, looks like a 2010 copperhead, 2-blade, blue bone. That is lightly used. It is used, but it's lightly used. That's in there for a $20 start. And I think I might add a couple more. These are a $20 start case knife lot. Let's see here. We might just do those two. I'll put a Boker in there. I'll do a Boker Tree Brand 2-blade. This is a Solage in Germany knife. Little small pen knife. It's been used as well. It's been used as well. So if you want to bid on these, just please put K for knife. And this is a Boker Tree Brand. It is a Solage in Germany. A little 2-blade pen. A little 2-blade pen there. And that's a brown bone. Brown bone. So 3 knife choice lot. We got Let me get our bids updated. The Morgan lot, choice on the Morgans, 37, 38, 30, 38, 41 with Bobby Hopkins. Patty bid 42 on CSN. 1896 mint mark. 1896 has no mint mark. No mint mark on the 1890. I don't think there was mint marks on any of them. I'll go through them one more time. No, those were all plains. Those were all no mint marks. Rhonda's at 43 on CSN. The knife lot, we had 20, 22, 22, 44 on CSN, 23 on the knife lot, 25 on the knife lot, 45 on CSN, and knife lot now 26. Let's do a couple more. Let's do a couple more buy it nows on some halves. Have your numericals ready. The first one, they're all $12. 1942. 1942. That's a Walking Liberty half. I was checking the mint mark. No mint mark. Philadelphia. 1942. 1942 on that. Patty, let me know if you're in or out on Crosby, Stills, and Nash. That's sold to Leslie. $12. 1942. Aha. Is this the price, Tanner, or is that what we need to sell them for?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we just have two or more than two?
No.
We've got more than two. Okay. First time, let's do a quick buy it now on a coin. If you want this, comment 35. This is the first bullion coin that has been released with King Charles on the reverse. $35 buy it now. First bullion coin with King Charles on the reverse. And that's a $35 buy it now. That's a 1 ounce silver Britiana. 1 ounce silver Britiana. If you want one, just comment $35. We've got them. We're going to put them all in new airtights for you. Just comment 35. There he is, the king. Just coronation, I guess that's the word, coronated. Britiana, 1 ounce silver. Michael McCarter gets one. Donald William gets one. Michael Cooper gets one. Bobby Hopkins gets one. If anybody wants more than one, just put 35X, however many you have, and we'll sell them to you. Next buy it now on the Franklin half, 1949. 1949 if you want that one. Also $12. 1949. Comment 1945 if you want that. 1949. Let's do some final calls. Patty is out. We're going to go ahead and sell that. Crosby, Stills, and Nash is Rhonda's for $45. That's sold to Rhonda for $45. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. We've got knife lot. We had last bid I seen was Michael McCarter at K26. Michael McCarter at K26. That's a 1975 Granddaddy Barlow. We have an older, that's probably from the 50s or 60s, Soligen 2-blade penknife, and a around the year 2010, I believe, Blue Bone Copperhead 2-blade. The high bid on that is now 31 with Brian Miller. The Morgan lot is on its final call. That's Bobby Hopkins. Bobby Hopkins at $41, and he will have choice on that. Bobby's at 41. All right. Let's see here. All right, so these coins, $35. Tanner's got everybody wrote down. I'll show those again later. Let's do two more record auctions at the same time. If you want to bid on the monkeys, please put monkeys or put M for monkeys and Steppenwolf as S. We'll keep two more record auctions going. This is called Early Steppenwolf, recorded live at the Matrix 1967. It's beautiful. It's near mint. That's the original label. And we have the original ABC Dunhill Company sleeve. That's a $1 start. You better believe it. $1 start on that. Steppenwolf Live, 1967. And more of the monkeys. This one's in VG condition. VG condition has several hits on it, like I'm Not Your Stepping Stone and probably their most popular song ever, I'm a Believer, written by Neil Diamond. That is a $1 start as well. So there's those there. Okay, let's do, let's see here. So Brian Miller has the knives at 31. That's going twice, going 3 times. And Bobby Hopkins, you get the Morgans. Mr. Hopkins gets the Morgan lot for $41. Bobby, let me know which one you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can take all 5 of them. $41, your pick. $41, your pick on those. Let me see what I've got over here in my currency department. He wants all of them. That's 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are sold to Bobby. $41 each, 5 times. Brian, I see that you said out on knives, but never mind. Donald's at 32. Choice on the knives here. Choice on the knives. So winning bidder will get pick. Donald Williams has those at $32.99. 32 right now. Boker, case and case. Let's do some more half buy it nows. My stacks are really getting slim. I don't have many more left. Let's do a 1934. Same thing. Comment the year. It's a $12 buy it now. 1934. 1934 on that. 1934 on that. So that's up for buy it now. And we'll do a 1949. 1949 Franklin. The Franklin is a D for Denver, and the 1934 is an S for San Francisco. All right. Lots of comments. 32 on the knives. Steppenwolf is at 12. Monkeys is at 4. Monkeys is at 5. Steppenwolf 18. Monkey 6. Allen's out on Steppenwolf. Tori wants the 1934. That's sold to Tori McCoy for $12. Chuck was second. Stephanie's at 10 on the monkeys. I'm going to go ahead and sell you the knives. Donald, they're yours right now. Knives are sold to you for $32. Let me know which one you want, please. Case Barlow, blue case, or Boker. Case Barlow, blue case, or Boker. Just let me know which one you want. All right, 2 more buy it nows on, so no one claimed the 1949 Franklin. So it's still available. Let's do a 1945 Walking Liberty. $12 buy it now on that. $12. Please comment 1945. 1945 on the Walking Liberty half. Leslie Holt gets that. That's sold to Leslie. Donald, just let me know which of the knives you want, and I will sell those to you. Hey, what did we sell that first $5 red seal we sold? What did that bring? Okay, because I'm going to do some for buy it nows in just a second. Donald wants the Boker and the Granddaddy. So those are $32 and $32. Does anybody want the blue case? Not a bad price. I mean, it's as far as condition, it's just lightly been carried. After it cleans, it'll look nice. And Dan Triaga said, Chad, I'll take it. That's sold to Dan Triaga. All right, so make sure I didn't miss anything here. I've already tagged the 1945. All the knives are sold. I'll update everybody on the auctions and the record auctions in just a second. We'll try a 1953 Franklin. 1953 Franklin. And let's put up a $5 silver certificate. Let me make sure some of these were consecutive serial number. Oh, this one's a nice one. Very crisp. This is a 1953 Blue Seal silver certificate. Very crisp. We're going to put all these in brand new sleeves. These just came from an estate. I mean, literally, they've been in an estate and a collection for probably since these things were issued. Not a joke. This didn't even really come from a collection, more like an original estate. 1953. If you want to bid on this, please put like $5, and then this is going to be a $15 start. Higher grade piece there. It's almost uncirculated. Let me see here. It's got no folds or creases, and it will look a lot better when it's in a new sleeve. So that is a $5 silver certificate, $15 start on that. Tori's at 15. Tori McCoy also wants the 1953 Franklin. Who's going to buy the 1949? I'm looking for a, just comment 1949. That's our stray one there. And I'm down to 4 or 5 halves here. I'll jump back over those in just a second. Let me update everybody on our auctions. Stephanie Harder's at $10 on the VG copy of More of the Monkeys. It's a stereo press. Final call on that at $10. And Steppenwolf is with Nick Bagaron. Original press, very clean, $18 with Nick Bagaron on that. Going twice, going 3 times. Can you get it graded? This, anything you buy from me, I will gladly grade because I got to send something off for James Dushek, and I've got some stuff in this lot that I just bought that I might grade if no one buys them tonight. So yeah, okay. The 5 is at 25. Final call on the auctions. Let me change it up, and we'll do a 1957. Comment 1957 for that. 1957. 1957. Let me get a couple more knives going. I'll do some more new buy it now case stuff in just a second, but we'll stick with some vintage case. These are awfully nice, especially this one here. This is a Boker. It needs a good cleaning. I may run this one just by itself. This looks like a 1971. Let's see, dots. This has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 1974 case Congress. It's a user. It's been carried. It needs a good cleaning. $45 start on that. Any new buck knives. No 112 autos. No, sir. I think we've got those ordered, but they're not in. $45 start on that. Case, 19, I think that was, what did I say, 76 or 4. It was 6 dots, so 1974. If you want to bet on that, please put K for case. $45 start. $45 start on that. All right, the $5 note is at 28 with Brandon Jackson. Tanner just stepped to the back. I was about to end these record auctions, so let me do some buy it nows. First, we had a claim on this one. Mark Carter got the 1957 Franklin half. That sold to Mark Carter. I've got one more Standing Liberty. Actually, I got several more, but in this stack, 1943. First come, first serve. 1943 Walking Liberty half. 1943. 1943. Brandon Jones. Am I calling you by the right name, Brandon? Every time I feel like I say your name. Jackson. Gosh. Brandon, just ignore that. You know you're the high bidder, okay? You're the high bidder at 28. You're going to be called a lot of stuff tonight. Man, yeah, we got so many Brandons that buy from us now. Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones. You're the high bidder at $28. Bobby Hopkins is at 48. Keep saying Brandon Jackson. I don't know who that is. That's a record buyer. Is he on? Brandon Jackson, are you on? He's probably like, what am I buying? Bobby, if he gets this for 45, it's going to be today's daily theft. But he's got that going once, going twice for $45. Okay, I'll tag these later when Tanner gets up here. $10 on More of the Monkeys to Stephanie Harder, and Nick Baggeron got the early Steppenwolf for 18. Those are sold and sold. Well, I'm just going to pull them right off the stack here. We got Little Feet, Let It Roll. Little Feet, Let It Roll. Near mint copy, $1 start. Little Feet, Let It Roll. $1 start on that. And the Doobie Brothers, what were once vices are now habits. What were once vices were now habits. That has Black Water on it and Another Park, Another Sunday. Classic album by the Doobie Brothers. That's also a $1 start. So, lots of auctions going on. Leslie Holt got the 1943. The other half there is sold to Mark Carter. Other half is sold to Mark Carter. These auctions are sold to Stephanie Harder on the Monkeys for 10, and Nick Baggeron got Steppenwolf for 18. Okay. Let's see here. What else do we have? 1943, we tagged that. Case is at 46, 48, 51. Little Feet 5, Doobie Brothers 1, Doobie Brothers 5, Doobie Brothers 5, Doobie Brothers 5, Doobie Brothers 10, Doobie Brothers 6. This is sold to Brandon Jones. That's sold to Brandon Jones for $28. We'll put that in a new sleeve for him. There's that. Let's see what we have here. Has the knife been sharpened? This case knife has not been sharpened. If you can get that cleaned up, you got a nice piece there. Brown Bone, 1974 Case Congress, and that is the, what's the pattern on that? They call those that is a 64052. 64052. 64052. All righty. I have a dateless. No, you can almost see it. It's a 1920. I'm only going to do this one for $9. So this one's only $9, but if you want it, comment 1920. 1920 if you want that one. 1920. It is, it's pretty worn. That's only $9, Tanner. That's sold to Leslie Holt. Okay, now I'm going to combine these two Franklin halves. If you want these, comment. It has to say Franklin, okay? Both of them for $20. Both of them for $20. Franklin, as in Benjamin Franklin. Buying both of those for $20. Franklin. Ooh, Warren put Frank and then Lynn, and then Cameron put Franklin. Tanner, I'll let you decide on that one. Does it go to Warren or Cameron?
He said we get 2 comments in before.
Yeah, that is true. He was able to get 2 comments in before Cameron. Cameron, I'm going to have to give those to Warren Wilkie. He was able to put Frank and Lynn before your Franklin. So those go to Warren Wilkie, both of them for $20. Wow. All right, Bobby Hopkins is at 82 on the case knife. Let's update our auctions. Doc Smith is at 18 on the Doobie Brothers. What were once vices are now habits. 2 great songs on that one, Blackwater and Another Park, Another Sunday. Little Feet, the last bid that was on Little Feet, LF, where are we at Little Feet? Brent Rabley. Mr. Rabley is at $5 on Little Feet. And let's see where we're here. Okay, let's see. Doc Smith, you were 3rd. Mark Carter, 4th. Case is at 72, 82, 75, 82, 92. Yeah, that's put a little elbow grease in that one and clean it up. You got a nice knife. I got 2 more older case knives here on standby. And let's do a buy it now on these. Boy, these are nicer. What have they brought? I think they've brought $5.66, and then we sold 3 for 20. Let me do some math here. That was $6.66. I feel like these 2 should be $15. So if anybody wants these, just comment 15. That's all it has to say. 2 standing Liberty quarters, 1930 and 1924. $15 on those. I think those have probably the most detail of all the other ones we sold. Gary Samuels, first of those. All right, we got some heated auctions going. I think we're done on the Doobie Brothers, but Little Feet's got some new bids, and we're still bidding on the case knife. And I'll get everybody updates in one more second. In the meantime, let me get another piece of currency rolling. Let me open up one. See all these envelopes I have? Here's 3 envelopes. These are all full of different currencies. So there's one example. We got a lot of different stuff. I've got to figure out exactly what we have here, and then we'll sell it. These are, looks like 1935 Ds. Let's do 3 of these. Little Feet 10, and okay. So at any given time tonight, we've got like 4 or 5 auctions going, so you've got to be very helpful with what you're bidding on, and then let me know if you're in or out. Our next auction are going to be for these 3 silver certificates. These are 1935D silver certificates. These are average circulated, not heavily circulated, but they're average circulated, 1935D. That one's not the corner's just folded over, it's not ripped. And then that one has a little bit of writing on it. You're looking at 1, 2, 3 1935D silver certificates. If you want to bid on this, put like $1 and then $15 to start. $1 and then $15 to start on those. That's what we're going to do on those. And those are Graham and what's that other signature? Graham, and I forgot what that other one says. I can't make it out. So those are up for bid. Those 3 there. Doc Smith's at 15. Thank you for being very descriptive. All right, I think we're done on the knife. Bobby Hopkins has the 4-bladed case Congress. Bobby has that for $122. Going twice, going 3 times. I'm about to sell that. Little Feet had some new bids. We had 8 with Brent Rabley, and then we had 10 with Gary Samuels, and then 10 with Greg Rogers. Brent said he was out. Gary Samuels was in first on Little Feet at 10. So Gary Samuels was in first. So, Greg, you're out on Little Feet. Brian's in at 11. Brian's back in at 11. And then the Doobie Brothers has stalled out. We need to do a final call on this, just like the knife. Doc has that for $18. We're about to sell the knife and the Doobie Brothers. Those are final calls. We're going to do some peace dollars at some buy it nows. And I got more bullion and coins and currency to do as well. Let's see here. What do we got those over there in the case for? $39.99. Let's do. Let's see here. Okay, if you want these, some of these are nicer though. Let's do. We sold the Morgans for 41. These are nicer piece dollars. Let's try 35. If you want it, comment 1922. If you want it, comment 1922. This is a $35 buy it now. But if you want it, comment 1922. 1922 piece dollar. That's a $35 buy it now. And this is a D for Denver. That is a D for Denver. And that's a $35 buy it now. But if you want it, comment 1922. That's sold to Mark Thompson. That was $35. What's the currency? Okay, the currency is at $20. You're buying all three. No, these are for all three of them. You're buying all three of these. 35D, 35D, and 35D. You're buying all three of them. No choice on those. High bid is with Doc Smith at $20. Let's go ahead and sell the knife. This is sold to Bobby Hopkins for $122. That's sold to Bobby Hopkins for $122. That means the Doobie Brothers is sold to Doc Smith for $18. That's sold to Doc Smith for $18. And then Little Feet. Gary's out. Little Feet is on its final call. We've got Brian at 11. Greg is at 12. Brian's at 13. So Little Feet's at 13. Nick, you got the Steppenwolf for $18. You got it for $18. The silver certificates are with Doc at 20. Let's do another really nice. This has got a lot of original tone to it. This is a, if you want this, comment 1923. It's a 1923 Philadelphia piece dollar. 1923 if you want this one. 1923 if you want this one. Same price as the other we just sold, $35. That's a 1923. 1923. Let's see who wants that one. Okay, we don't have any knives going, so let's do this. How about an older Mark Carter gets this one? This is a unique case knife. I don't see this pattern as often. I know they don't make it anymore. And this is an older one. It looks like it's 19. Boy, that's a lot of small dots. Let me see here. 1, 2. I think I counted 7, which would make that a 1973. I guess that's a pen knife. Brown bone case. Really nice condition. It has... I don't think that's been sharpened. Of course, it is a user, but it's in nicer condition. $35 start on that. And I'm also going to put in there a Boker Congress, a Sologen. That's wood handles. I'm trying to think of the word here. I don't think that's hickory, but that's a 4-bladed. If you want to bid on these, please put K for knife. Please put K for knife. We're going to do a choice lot here on these two. This Boker Congress is going in here. And Boker Congress and this case knife. Break out some $2 bills. I'll do that right as soon as this lot ends. All right, so let me figure out what's going on here. Mark Carter. Mark Carter got the piece dollar, Tanner. That's $35. That's sold to Mark Carter. We have next was Doc was at 25 on the currency lot. Little Feet 36. These are at 35, 35, 35, 37, 37. 40, 40, 40, and 45. Can I see the first blue knife? Yes. This is a Caribbean blue rust lock, new from case. I've only shown a couple new case knives tonight. This was a $75 buy it now. New in the box, Caribbean blue. That's a $75 buy it now. Little Feet. Where are we at, Little Feet? Greg Rogers is at $16. Brian Hummel, let me know if you're in or out. Greg has that for $16. Now we're going to do a Heart picture disc. Heart magazine picture disc. An original picture disc that's actually numbered here on the back. $1 start. Heart magazine picture disc. $1 start on that. If you want to bid on that, please put H for Heart. Little Feet is LF. And the knife lot's at 60. Final call on the notes. Doc has those for 25. No other bids. Final call on those. Let's do some more buy it now or another buy it now on a nice piece dollar. If you want this one, comment 1925. If you want this one, comment 1925. And it's yours for $35 on the piece dollar. If you want that one, comment 1935. Chandler's bidding on the currency lot. I just need a 1935 on my screen to sell that to you. 7 on Hart, now 6, now 15. And Brian Hummel's out on Little Feet. Let's go ahead and sell that then to Greg Rogers for $16. Little Feet is sold to Greg Rogers for $16. Okay. So, Doc, you're out on the currency. Chandler Harris is at $26. Hart's at 10. Cameron Martin gets the peace dollar for $35. That's sold to Cameron Martin. David Sanford's at choice on these knife lots. Choice on these knife lots. On these two individual knives, David Sanford's at $53. Let's do another bite now on a peace dollar. If you want this one, comment 1922. If you want this one, comment 1922. 1922. We are auctioning records, knives, coins, and currency all at the same time right now. Next auction, Fog Hat Energized. This is going to be a $1 start. Fog Hat Energized. All of the auctions going up tonight for records are going to be $1 starts. Fog Hat Energized. No condition notes on that one. If you want to bet on that, put F for Fog Hat or FOG for Fog, or you can spell it all out for me. Either way, doesn't matter to me. Mark Thompson's going to get the peace dollar here. Mark Thompson's going to get the peace dollar for $35. Leslie Holt wants one of the new rust locks for $75. I got one left. I got one left on the new Caribbean Blue rust locks. And these are sold. That is sold for $75 to Leslie Holt. Currency lot. Doc Smith, let me know if you're in or out. I've got Chandler Harris at 26 on these 3 silver certificates. Chandler Harris is at 26. Those are going twice, going 3 times. Doc, they're at $26 for the 3 of them. $26 for the 3 of them. Susie's at 35 on Hart, and Fog Hat's at 5 of Randy Scarborough. Let's do another bite now on a peace dollar, and then I'll here in a minute I'm going to auction off some more Morgans, and I hope everybody's ready for those. We'll do the last one was 1922. Let's do a 1923. That's a $35 bite now. $35 bite now on that one. All you have to do is comment 1923. Got a couple of different people been grabbing those. I'm picking out the better ones. That's going to be $35. I've got some nice ones here on the piece. Picking out a little bit better dates on those. All right, lots going on. Where are we at on the knives? Tommy Jones. Tommy Jones is at 55 on the knives. David Sanford, you're out. Chandler, you're now out on the currency. There's another peace dollar. Hart's at 35 with Susie. Randy's at 5 on Fog Hat. Five there, going once, going twice. Going once, going twice on Hart. Once, going twice on the currency. We're going to end like 4 auctions at the same time, it looks like. All righty. David's out on knives. So, Tommy, looks like you're going to get those. Final call. 1923 peace dollar for a bite now. The currency. Just waiting for Chandler's word. And then final call on these 2 record lots. Final call on these 2 record lots. All righty. A lot going on. Waiting for somebody to buy that. Let me jump over here and show. Let's see. Well, we're about to have all these end. Let me just put up new auctions. All right, let's sell the knives. Tommy Jones. I'm assuming you want both of them, Tommy, but let me know. These are sold to you for $55. Tommy Jones. So there's the Boker or the case. Let me know. Those are sold to Tommy for $55. Let me know if you want the Boker or the case. Chandler, if you can hear me, final call on the currency before I sell it to Doc for $30. And one more time on the piece. If anybody wants that, comment 1923. Nice. Very nice. Leslie gets that for $75. All right, and I'm going to end some auctions. Chandler's out. All right, he's going to let me know which one of those. These are sold to Doc Smith for $30. These are sold to Doc Smith for $30. That's all 3 of those. Sold to Doc Smith for $30. Susie Breedlove gets the Hart Picture Disc for $35. Randy Scarborough gets the Fog Hat for a steal, $5. Energized. We'll put that right there. And Tommy's going to let me know which one he wants, unless he wants both of them. That's still a bite now. Now we got a whole new slate of auctions. These are going to be some good ones. We have Mountain Climbing. This starts out with their smash song, Mississippi Queen. Original label, very nice condition. It's a flip open cover, original press, Mountain Climbing. That's a $1 start. And I'm starting this at $1. The Bruce Springsteen Live E Street Band box set compilation of live music from 75 to 85. This is a 5 LP box with the booklet. Has the inner sleeves. $1 start on this as well. $1 start on that as well. Bruce Springsteen, Mountain, those are $1 starts. The only thing that has not sold is this 1923 peace dollar for $35. If anybody wants it, I'm going to set that aside. Go ahead and give Tommy Jones both of these. Oh, he did say both. Never mind. Yeah, 55 times 2 on those to Tommy Jones. Doc, you got the notes. Sorry, Tommy, I was looking for your comment. It was already on there. Mountain 11523555. Okay. Knives. Let's do some more Morgans. I've got some right here. Let me pick some out here. New Morgan lot, same price as the others. $35 start on these Morgans. I've got some that they're toned very interestingly. This is an 1886. 1886, there's number 1. These are $35 start. There's a 1900. 1900 O. 1900 O. $35 start on Morgans. Let's see if our Morgan buyers are active. Well, this one looks pretty cool. 1896. Check out the toning on the back of that one. Wow. 1896. That's also no mint mark, made in Philadelphia. 1896. Pretty incredible. Some of the oldest stuff. We won't be selling any records from 1896 tonight. They didn't exist. I don't know if even wax cylinders had come out in 1896. Let's see what we have here. There's a 1921. It's nice though, very nice. There's coin number 4. And I'm trying to find a couple more 1800s. What do we got there? 5. Let's do a 1880 and a 1902. Anything pre-21 is more desirable. 21 is a common date, but they're not as cheap. Higher grade ones are still not cheap. 1880 and 1902. 1880, the 1880, well, that's a large looking S. Zoom in on that. And that was on the 1880, 1880S. All right, so that's 246. Those are a $35 start on those Morgans. $35 start. Both records are EX plus to near mint minus. EX plus to near mint minus on those. All right, Morgans are $35 start. Let me figure out where we were at. Wow, lots of bids. Springsteen was at 20. Very nice. The box is about VG plus shelfware. Warren's at 35 on the Morgans. And let's do 2 more knives I got back here. Tanner's handed me something. That looks interesting. Let me lay that right there. This is one, I think if I was going to keep any knife tonight, it'd probably be this one. This is an old Kissing Crane here. It doesn't have any markings on it, but I can tell you just from the stamp and the way the blade looks, that's a German Kissing Crane. Robert, I forgot his last name. The guy who founded that cutlery. That's a very nice knife. Wood handles. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. Sod Buster. $35 start. That is a vintage German Kissing Crane. And for a modern knife here, nice Kershaw. Just like new condition. That's also going to be in there. Those 2 knives, if you want to bid on these, please put K as the safety mechanism right here. And I actually think it has a lock on it. Let me find that. Yeah, it has a lock right here. So you can't, it won't open up in your pocket and cut you. Very smooth action on it. That's a $35 start. Those 2 knives are going to be choice on those 2. Okay, now we got a lot of auctions going, so let me get everybody updated. Alan Totten was in first at 15 on Mountain. Dan Triaga was second. Alan Totten was first. Dan Triaga second. Dan Triaga said out, so we're still at 15. The Morgan lot was at 35. Bruce Springsteen 22. Then we had another bid at 22. Then we had another bid at 23 and another bid at 23. The knives are at 35, then 40. Bruce Springsteen 24. Mountain 18. And the maker of this is a Kissing Crane. No, not Robert Frost. I'm thinking about, Claus, Robert Claus? I'm trying to think about it, but that's it doesn't say, but that is a German, that's a German. I got too much information in my brain. Some nights I can't.
Here all around it. Someone knows.
Yeah. Too much information. Some nights I just don't want to come out. We've got, this is a 10 ounce 2022. If you're looking for some silver bullion, this is what you're looking for. 2022 St. Helena Standing Britiana. Boy, this is pretty, Tanner. I don't know if I want to sell this. Robert Kloss. Thank you, Warren Wilkie. Kloss. I was wanting to say Vors Klausman, but I think that's the guy who did the Beatles artwork for Revolver. That's been in my brain for some reason. I was wanting to, but I was like, no, that's not right. This is a $330 bot now. So if you want it, comment 330. That's a St. Helena or Helena 2022 10 ounce fine silver bar. Boy, dense. Check out the back of it. $330 bot now. $330 bot now on that. Check out that. May God direct my steps is what it says on the back. May God direct my steps. Standing Britiana. She's standing. That Britiana is standing. That's a $330 bot now. If anybody's interested in that. And it's sold to Michael Cooper. What a beautiful bar. Beautiful. Thank you, Michael. There's no sales tax on any coins and currency sold tonight or bullion. That is tax-free in the state of Tennessee now. Thank you, Tennessee legislator. Darren Myers at 24 on the Bruce Spring. Okay, we're not at the half. Okay, at $24, we're not at the half off mark on this. We have not hit half off at $24 on that yet. That's according to the sticker I had on it. Darren Meyer has that for 24. Mountain got some new bids, and let me figure out where we was at. Mountain was at Calvin Ward for $18. Mississippi Queen. That sounds so good on vinyl. These OG presses of this. When that cowbell kicks in and then the guitar. Oh my gosh. That's a good sounding record. They've always sounded good. Yeah. Just then he kicks in. Da-da-da-da. Yeah. That's a great album. Bruce is at 25, now 30. The Knives. Where did we get to? Josh Shoulders is at 40. Man, I love this Kissing Crane here. That's at $40. And the Kershaw. Choice lot on those. Do we only have one bidder on the Morgans? I think so. Warren Wilkie is at $35 on the Morgans. $35 on the Morgans. Choice lot. No other bidders. Going twice, going three times. I got to bring out some currency. Stephen Goodall's at 36 on the Morgans. And let me find what currency I have in here. Let me see. Somebody said bring out some twos. I know I have some twos. Dan, will you do me a favor and open up those envelopes and look for some twos? And the tens. We got some gold certificates while I'm calling off these bids one more time. Stephen Goodall, 36, 37, now 38. I'm about to sell the Knives, and I'm about to sell Mountain. Mountain and Knives. About to sell those. Now 38. Some nice looking Morgans here. It's rock. That was a surprise. Mountain. Yeah. Mountain. You should know Mississippi Queen, Doc. Shane Blair back in on the Knives at 41. Josh, you're out. Shane's at 41. So now it looks like we're going to sell Mountain. Me trying to sing Mississippi Queen. Is there no twos in there? No twos?
Yeah, they mixed in.
No, it may not be. I may not have any twos. I guess I don't have any twos. I guess I just bought ones and fives. Yeah, ones and fives and tens. No $2 bills tonight. Just ones and fives. All right, Calvin Ward gets the Mountain for $18. That's sold to Calvin Ward for $18. The Knives are now at 42 and 42. And let's put up another Eric Clapton. We sold one earlier. This is Eric Clapton Money and Cigarettes. Eric Clapton Money and Cigarettes. Original inner sleeve. Near mint minus vinyl. $1 start on Eric Clapton. $1 start on Eric Clapton. No twos. No, but I got some nice fives and I got some really cool tens. Boy, we got a lot of stuff to sell. I got enough bullion and knives behind me. I hope y'all can stick around for a while. Chuck Holtz at 37 on Bruce. Let's open up a new case knife. Let's see. Hand me one, Tanner. I'll take anything. All right, these are going to be, I'll do $70. This is a discount. $70 on this. It's a medium Stockman. No 500s tonight. I hadn't had one in a while. Yeah, $70 buy it now. Ooh, I don't think we've had this color before. Pocket worn. This is pocket worn. Gray bone, Crandall jig, medium Stockman. If you want one, comment $70 or put case knife 70 or Stockman 70. Something to let me know that you want to buy this. That is a 3-blade Stockman. $70 buy it now on that. Pocket worn gray. $70 on that. New from case. Carbon steel. $70. Very nice. If you want one, I've got 3 available. Just comment 70 and that will buy it. I'm going to leave this one out of the box. I got some other really cool collectible bullion we're about to start bringing out. We need to show that right there. We got some music lovers on. They're going to like that piece. I need to bring out that I found it in the back last night. I still got that Iron Maiden silver coin. I was hoping we can get an Iron Maiden fan to buy that. I need to post it in the group if I don't bring it out tonight. All right, where are we at? We got 5 different auctions going. Morgan's, where we was at. Stephen 37, Warren 37, Stephen 38, Warren 39. Stephen Goodall, let me know if you're in or out. Warren Wilkie is still the high bidder at 39. Then Shane bid 41 on the knives, and then Josh bid 42. Then Brian bid 42. We had 37 on Bruce Springsteen, $1 on Eric Clapton, then $5 on Clapton, 44 on the knives, then 45, then 6 on Eric Clapton, then 10 on Eric Clapton, and then 42 on the Morgan. So let me go through this one more time. We have up for bid, high bid is $42. This is choice. 1886. Look at the colors on that one. 1886, no mint mark, Philadelphia. 1886, no mint mark, Philadelphia. 1900, O. 1900 O, as in New Orleans. 1896. 1896, interesting toning on the back. No mint mark, Philadelphia. 1921, also no mint mark, Philadelphia. 1902, no mint mark. And an 1880 S. And that's an odd S. I mean, that's a large looking stamp on the back. That's an 1880. High bid is at $42 with Stephen Goodall. Winning bidder will get choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 10 on Eric Clapton. I think we're done on Bruce Springsteen. Chuck Holt is at $37. Chuck Holt's at $37. The last bidder was Brian at $35 and then Leslie at $30. And Chuck is, I believe, Leslie's father. So I don't think they'll be bidding against each other. I usually have Confederate currency, but I don't have any tonight. Also, final call on Eric Clapton at 10. Final call on Eric Clapton at 10. Final call on Bruce Springsteen. And then the knives, Josh is at 45. Josh is at 45. So I'm about to sell a lot of auctions, just like last time. All right, I need to start doing some buy it nows. Let me warm those up. I got more dimes and quarters over here. Let me bring out some Mercury dimes, and we're going to do these. We're going to do these by year buy it nows, just like I did some of the others. Mercury dimes. I got some nice interest in here. So we're going to do some Mercury dimes, just like everything else, just to keep everything interested while we're doing auctions. I've sold a bunch of halves. I do have more. I'll bring those out in just a second, and some buy it nows on some bullion. But first, these are going to be $4. I repeat, $4. This is a 1943. If you want one, just comment 1943, and I'm going to bring out some nicer ones first. 43 Mercury dime. $4 buy it now if you want that. 1943 Mercury dime. Okay, I am ending everything, Tanner. Hope you're ready to tag. Austin Cauldron gets Eric Clapton for $10. That's sold to Austin Cauldron for $10. Chuck Holt is going to get the Bruce Springsteen box for $37. 5 LPs. That's a lot of Bruce. 37. Let's do the Morgans. Sold to Stephen Goodall. Stephen, let me know if you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or if you want all 6 of them. Let me know if you want all 6 of them. And the knives are sold to Josh Shoulders, and he gets the Kiss and Crane. That's $45. $45 on the Kissing Crane. That's sold to Josh Shoulders. Stephen Goodall wants numbers 1, 3, and 6. And 1, 3, and 6, and those were $42. Does anybody else want the 1900, the 1921, or the 1902? You can buy them now. Just comment the year. And does anybody want the Kershaw? The Kershaw was left over. That's a $45 buy it now. $45 buy it now on the Kershaw. Very nice knife. If it don't sell tonight, that might be a good carry knife for me. I need that, right, Tanner? That's a nice Kershaw. I don't know. I probably should carry a case since I am a case knife dealer. Next is Warren Wilkie. He wants numbers 2 and 5. Okay? And that leaves the 1921. Derek Jones, you were second. You were second. And Leslie says she'll take the Kershaw. All right. That's sold at the same price as the Kissing Crane. Also, back up to the top, the first one to claim the dime was Leslie Holt. And that was $4, 1943. 1943. And Warren got, make sure, what years did you have for Warren? 1900, 1902? Yeah. Warren, those are the ones you got. So if anybody wants the 1921, and how much were those? $42. $42 if anybody wants those. Look at this clean slate. Dire Straits, self-titled first album. I've got this in VG Plus condition. VG Plus condition, Dire Straits. $1 start. There's the track list. Sultans of Swing. You've probably heard that before. $1 start. That's another Dire Straits record. Let me set that aside and we'll do some classic stuff here. 14 of Hank Williams' all-time greatest hits. In shrink wrap. EX on the vinyl. That means excellent, not near mint. The cover's really nice. Shrink wrap has the original P-coded price tag for whatever department that was in, whatever store. That's also $1 start. All right, that means we will do a quick bite now on a dime. 1942. If you want that, comment 1942, $4. 1942, $4. 1942, $4. That's on the Mercury dime. Let's do some knife auctions. All right, so I've got a tub of random stuff here. We're going to do some as in, let's see what we got here. These are going to be, if you want to bet on these, put K for knife. We got old timer. Actually, let's do these in lots. Let's do these in lots. We got a user for an old timer here. That's been used, sharpened, carried. It still exists, though. There's one knife. This is a Kyber made in Japan. There's two knives. This is an old, like, Statue of Liberty. It's probably something you would have bought at a gift shop or something. China or Japan, I'm sure. Taiwan. Older, though, 1986. This is an old knife here. I can't see any markings on it. It just says USA. It just says USA. There's knife number 4. Now, here's an Uncle Henry Charade. It's missing the emblem. Nice knife, though. USA, Uncle Henry Charade. We sold one of those earlier. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knives. If you want to bid on those, put K for knife, $5 start. Those 5 knives, $5 start. Seth, are you interested?
I'll pass on that.
He passes. All right. Leslie gets the dime for $4, 1942. Let's do another dime right quick before I put another auction up. 1944. If you want this one, comment 1944. That's on the Mercury dime. $4. Comment 1944 if you want that one. 1944 on the Mercury dime. All right, let me go back up to the top, make sure I didn't miss anything. We have Dire Straits 1, Dire Straits 5, Dire Straits 10, Hank 1, Dire Straits 8, Dire Straits Out, Dire Straits 12, Dire Straits 15, Dire Straits 16, Hank 5, Hank's 5, Hank 5, Leslie gets the dime for $4, Hank 2, and Dire Straits 17. All right, let me show this. This is a buy it now for $130. This is a buy it now for $130. This is a 1 ounce silver. That's 1 ounce of silver Stratocaster in Daphne Blue. Pure silver shaped coin. We love corn. The food and the band, but this is a coin. This is actually from what country? The Solomon Islands. This is from the Solomon Islands. Let me show you what this looks like here. This is actually a coin. You could go to the Solomon Islands and walk in a McDonald's and buy a cheeseburger with this. It wouldn't be a good financial decision, but that is actually on the back. It's got a face value. I don't want to pop it out. It's in there snagged. But on the back, it will say Solomon Islands, and it has a face value and everything. That is an officially licensed from Fender piece, and that is a $130 buy it now. That's a $130 buy it now. $130 buy it now. 1 ounce silver Stratocaster from the Solomon Islands. 2023, pure silver, 999.9, 1 ounce, 6,000 made. 6,000 made. It's a reverse proof. So that side's colorized, and the other side, which will have the, the seal of the country and the $2 face value and all that, it's a proof. I really can't get it out. It's in there really snug. But that's a $130 buy it now on the Fender. All right. We have people after the dimes. There's people waiting on currency too. I've got 5 auctions going at the same time. I need a currency auction, a coin auction. I need 5 different things going at the same time. Let's do this piece here. Boy, this is nice. I've already got this one in a sleeve, but we'll put it in a better one. This is a 1934 North Africa World War II era silver certificate. Notice the yellow seal. So this is a silver certificate, 1934A. This is what they call GI currency. It's got a yellow seal because this was shipped over to North Africa. And just in case it was ever captured by the Axis powers, when they ship currency to the GIs that were stationed over there, they signal it as the yellow seal in case it was ever captured. They could devalue it and deem it worthless. So this is issued during World War II. It has a face marking of 1934A. That is a $95 start. $95 start. It's not a bad looking note. It is circulated, has 1 crease there in the middle, but that's a $10 silver certificate North Africa note. That is a $95 start. Did anybody bid on the knives? I think Donald Williams did. Yep. So Donald Williams is at $5 on the knife. We got 5 knives here. 5 knives here. 5 knives here. And those are up for bid. High bid is $5. We got a $95 bid on the note. Nick Baggeron is at 20 on Dire Straits. Nick Baggeron's at 20 on Dire Straits. And Hank Williams is at $7 with Patricia Callahan. The Hank Williams greatest hit, $7. 14 of Hank's all-time best. So 7 on Hank. If you want to bid on that, put Hank. That's at 7. Dire Straits is at 20. Those are final call. Michael McCarter is at 10 on the, he's at 95 on the $10 note. And Shelby is at 7 on the knives. Let me put up some more Mercuries. We've got, this one's got some interesting toning. If you want this one, comment 1945. Another $4 Mercury dime. Comment 1945 if you want it. 1945, 1945. Cameron Martin first on that one. Cameron Martin first on that one. Let's do a series here. 1941. We'll see who gets all these first. 1941 on that one. 1941. And we've got Leslie Holt Cameron was first on that one. Leslie first on that one. And let's do 1935. 1935, 3 in a row there. This one has a little bit of a ding down there at the bottom, as you can see. That one has a little bit of a ding. That's 1935. 1935. That one's also sold to Leslie. All right, so final call on the North Africa note. Michael McCarter has that for 95. The knives are now at 12. Final call on Dire Straits. I'm about to sell that for 20. And Hank is at 10 with Patricia. No, Paul Gill bid first. Paul Gill's in first, so Patricia, you're out on that. All right, let me do some buy it nows on some Morgans. All right, let's make this if you want it, comment 1921, but this is a $30 buy it now. $30 buy it now, 1921 Morgan. $30 buy it now. Comment 1921 if you want it. Comment 1921 if you want it. $30 buy it now on the 21 Morgan. Nice. Okay, final call on the knives. Let's go ahead and sell Dire Straits. That's sold to Nick Baggeron for $20. Nick Baggeron got the Dire Straits for $20. Final call on Hank. Patricia, let me know if you're in or out. Paul Gill has that for $10. We're also going to sell the $10 silver certificate note. That's sold for $10 to Michael McCarter for $95. The 1921 is sold to Mark Thompson. 1921 is sold to Mark Thompson. And the knives are at $15 with Carlene Rollins. That's a final call. Final call on the Hank too. All right. Let me do over here. Hey, Seth, you want to pick out some dollar start auctions right quick in the back? Like 10 or so, just random stuff. Could you do that for us? Yeah, 35 on that is Mark Thompson. Michael McCarter got the $10 note for 95. Dire Straits is sold to Nick Bagaron for 20. Yeah, if you step away, you're going to miss a lot. And then we got 3 dimes there. The first one is sold to Cameron Martin. The other 2 are sold to Leslie, $4 each. Okay, it's time to put up some more Morgans up for auction. Let me pick out some more 1800 dates. There's 1, 2. There's 1, 2. There's 1, 2, 3, or pre-21s, I should say. There's 5. We might do 7 this time. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 7. All right, so $35 starts on these. Carlene's at 20 on the knives. Let's sell the Hank. That's sold to Paul Gill for $10. Hank is sold to Paul Gill for $10. And Seth is in the back picking out some more dollar start stuff. This is a VG Plus Dire Straits making movies. VG Plus for Dire Straits making movies for a $1 start. Dire Straits making movies. That's a VG Plus $1 start. By Dire Straits, that's called making movies. VG Plus $1 start. $1 start. Carlene has the knives for 20. Those 5 knives, $20. Final call. Now, let me introduce our Morgans. Our Morgans up for bid are going to be right here. We've got $35 start on 1891, 1891S, 1891S, 1884 Philadelphia, $35 start on these. 1880S, 1880S, as in San Francisco. 1882 O, 1882 O, 1900 O, 1899 O, and 1889 Philadelphia. So that's one choice on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Morgan silver dollars. $35 start. $35 start on those. You will get the pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your pick for the high bid. These knives are sold to Carlene Rollins for $20. Dire Straits is at $5 with Brian Miller. Dire Straits is at $5 with Brian Miller. Okay, here. So now we need some more currency, right? We need some more currency. Let me pull.
This whole lot.
Yeah, that whole lot is sold to Carlene for 20. The Morgans are at 35 with Austin Cauldron. You don't have to pick what year you want. You can just bid, but helps me clarify it a little bit more. Silver certificate, gold certificate. Here we go. We have a 1928 gold certificate. Starting bid, $125. $125. That is a 1928 gold certificate. Michael McCarter is in. Let me lay that right up here. Michael McCarter is in on that. All right, let me do some case knives as a buy it now. Let me see that. Let me see what the next one you got there, Tanner. We'll take any one of them. We have a pocket-worn medium Stockman. This is a $70 buy it now. $70 buy it now. $70 buy it now. This is a Caribbean, ooh, very nice. Scott Apple, you need this. A pocket-worn Mediterranean blue bone peach seed jig medium Stockman. This is a $70 buy it now. $70 buy it now on this. 3-blade Stockman, $70 buy it now if anybody wants that. Those have been a very popular seller, the pocket-worn Caribbean blue. Steely Rapiers at $130 on the $10 gold certificate. $10 gold certificate. Steely Rapiers at $130. I'll leave that out of the box. Lots of new case knives here we're unboxing tonight as well. The Morgans are at $35 with Austin Cauldron, going twice, going 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Choice lot on those for 7. Those 7 for a $35 bid right now. Let's do a couple more Mercury dimes. Let me do like a lot. We'll move a few more a little bit faster. We're going to do a 1941, a 42, a 43, and a 44. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another 41. So that's a 40, a 43, a 41, a 42, a 43, a 44, and I think another 43. First person to comment $20, and that's on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those 5 Mercury dimes. If you comment 20, you've bought all 5 of them. World War II era. Those are a $20 buy it now. First one to comment, $20 on that. Those 5 Mercury dimes. Now, let's get an update on our auctions. Final call on Dire Straits Making Movies. VG Plus condition, we're at $5 with Brian Miller. $5 on Brian Miller. That's going twice, going 3 times. The Paul Gill's now at $8. The $10 note is at $150 with Michael McCarter. This is a gold certificate. A 1928 gold certificate. 1928 gold certificate. Michael McCarter's at $150. $150 on that. Dire Straits is now at 10 with Nick Bagaron. I've got some more auctions to put up. We've got the Doobie Brothers Stampede. We auctioned off a Doobie Brothers earlier. Here's another one. Near mint condition. Beautiful, clean, sleeve, checked, inspected. Doobie Brothers is a $1 start. Austin Cauldron, you have won this auction for $35. Austin, let me know if you want number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Austin, those are your pick for $35. If anybody else had their eye on one, now is the time. Nick Bagaron is at 15. We have, I guess, now surpassed the half-off mark on that one. The Doobie Brothers is a $1 start. Paul Gill's at 20 on Dire Straits. And we have a lot of stuff to sell. It's only 8:30 though. Austin Cauldron said he'll take the 1880. Anybody else want anything in this slot? They're only $35. Michael McCarter's at $160 on the $10 gold certificate. Michael McCarter's at $160 on the gold certificate. Let me stand up and stretch for a second. It's been intense. Warren Wilkie wants the 1882. That's sold to Warren Wilkie, 1882. Philip Sweet wants to see the silver guitar again. There's the silver guitar. This is a $130 buy it now. This is a 1-ounce silver Stratocaster in Daphne Blue. Fender, new in the box. That's minted to $6,000 in the Solomon Islands in 2023. That's new. It's a new release, and that's a $130 buy it now. $130 buy it now on that. Michael McCarter also wants the 1900 Morgan. That's also $35. The Doobie Brothers is at 5 of Gary Samuels. Paul Gill's at 20 on Dire Straits. And Nick says he's out. I'm trying to pop my knees back into place. Oh, there's one. There goes the other. Whew. I sat for too long. All right. Steely's out on the $10 note. That means Michael McCarter has that for $160, going once, going twice. Here's what's left with the Morgans. These are a $35 buy it now. Brian Miller's at 6 on the Doobies. This is an 1891 S, San Francisco. 1891 S, San Francisco. 1884, Philadelphia. 1899, New Orleans. Just comment the year if you want any of these. And an 1889, Philadelphia. Those 4 are available for $35 each. Also, we have the 1921 for $30, and this is $35. The very nice 1923 piece dollar. Those are all available. All right, nobody took the Mercury dimes. I'm going to go ahead and sell the $10 note to Michael McCarter. That's sold to Michael McCarter for $160. Those are sold to Michael McCarter for $160. And it looks like we need some new auctions, right, Tanner? Let me see what's in this envelope here. I think we got some uncirculated, possibly consecutive serial numbers. We do. Check this out. 1957 uncirculated consecutive serial numbers. There's, check out the last two digits. There's number 94 and number 95. Of course, the whole series matches. V62616094A and 62 V62616095A. You're buying both of those, $15 start. $15 start. Those are uncirculated, $1 silver certificates. All right, we did a knife lot earlier. I'm going to do another one. I think I'm going to go ahead and say, I think we started 5 knives for $5 earlier. Let's do the same thing. We have a straight razor here. All it says is Pakistan. Straight razor. There's item number 1. We have, let me see what's left in here. We might sell all these together. Let's see what we have here. Got like a hodgepodge of vintage knives. Let me just toss them into this little Tupperware and we'll auction the rest of them. We have a Pakistan straight razor. Okay. Looks like a Swiss Army knife. There's number 2. There's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Another straight razor. Number 6. Nashville Rubber and Gasket Company. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. Number 10 and number 11. Number 12. Another advertising knife. Barron River State Park, Kentucky. Number 13. Barlow. Number 14. Knife number 15. Knife number 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21, 22, 23, and 24. Ford Crown Ford Phil Joyner. Some kind of Ford advertising piece. $20 start on the knives. All those for a $20 start. $20 start on those. Actually, I've got one more here that's in the box. This is a Sidekick Skinner Trophy Master. In the box. All those. Put K for knives. Then I'll get you updated on everything else. Let's see what we have here. Dire Straits is sold to Paul Gill for $20. Dire Straits Making Movies. That's sold to Paul Gill for $20. The Doobie Brothers, we was at 5, and then 6, and then 8. And then we have, yes, we have 8. All right, so the Doobie Brothers Stampede is at $8. Knife lot, we have Shelby at 20. Randy's at 10 on the Doobie Brothers. And then we've got 2 consecutive silver certificates here, 1957. They're 1957, no series except 57, consecutive, number 94 and 95. If you want to bet on these, put like $1 and then your bid. Brent McKinney's at 21. Lisa Oakley was at 20. Shelby's at 20 on the knife lot. This whole tub here of knives for $20. And Brent's at 21. That's where we're at. Brian's out on the Doobie Brothers. The Doobie Brothers is at $10 of Randy Scarborough Stampede. All these we will put in new sleeves for you. Let me see what I've got here in our... okay, I've got some quarters. We've done buy it nows on everything except quarters. Let me pull out some of these. These are $7. These are $7. I'm going to show you some years. These are silver Washington quarters. We'll do $7 buy it nows. If you want them, just comment the year. 1959. 1959. Nice toning on this one. 1941, $7 on these. 59, 41. 59, 1959. And 1936. There's 4 up for consideration. All right. $7 on those. Cleaning silver coins. You do not clean them at all. The worst thing you can actually do to a coin is clean it. Just leave it the way it is. Don't ever, never, cleaning a coin completely destroys the value. Unless it's silver, then it's always worth at least the silver, but no, do not clean a silver coin. All right, final call on the notes. Brandon was in first at 25, Lisa Oakley second, Brent's right back in at 26. Let's go ahead and sell the Doobie Brothers to Randy for $10. That's sold to Randy Scarborough for $10. Shelby's going to get all the knives for $20. Shelby, you get that whole tub of knives for $20. Congratulations. That's less than $1 a piece on those. Quarters are $7. The notes are now at 26. And let me see what else I have here. I showed these earlier. This is the first bullion coin to be released with King Charles on it. These are a $35 buy it now. They're 1 ounce Britiana, 2023. 2023 Britiana. Of course, they had to change everything over when Elizabeth passed away. Those are $35. If you want one, just comment $35. None of the new case stuff is in yet. The Congresses, no. None of the Congresses won't ship for about another month. None of those have come out yet. None of the Congresses have come out yet. All right. Did you say that sheet of paper was in here that had the cost on all these? Okay, yeah, I'll take that. All right. Rich group, we've already sold Stampede. Let's do some more buy it nows. I think the most popular coins so far tonight have been the halves. Let's do these again. We've got, I'm going to show you a year on a Walk in Liberty. They're $12. Just comment the year if you want it. That's a 1944. 1944, that's $12 if you want it. 1944, that's a $12 buy it now on the Walk in Liberty. $12 buy it now on that. I've got some more $1 start auctions to put up right here behind me. The Moody Blues, every good boy deserves favor. The Moody Blues, very nice copy. Check out this artwork. Gatefold, nice copy. Every good boy deserves favor. Very nice. That's a $1 start. The Moody Blues. That's back here in the back. Let's see. The notes, 26, 27, 27, 28, I think 30, unless Chuck Holt's also bidding on these. Chuck, are you bidding on the notes at 35? Or he may have been claiming the quarter. I know I didn't have a 35 quarter or a 40 or 35 half. So no on that. So Moody Blues is at 1 and 1. And I've got, if I can reach back here behind me, Jackson Brown, hold out. Jackson Brown up for auction. Original inner sleeve. That's also a $1 start. $1 start on that. Jackson Brown, hold out. $1 start. Let's see here. I think the notes are with Lisa Oakley at 31. Brandon's out and Brent's out. Chuck, the quarters were 41, 36, 59, and 50. He may have wanted the Washington quarter for that was 1936, and then the walking half was 44. I think that's what's going on there. We'll find out, though. Let me put these away. Ah, the Britain coin. He's wanting a Britiana for 35. Chuck Holt. Chuck, I got you. Sorry, I'm showing too much at once. Thank you. I got you understood now. All right, let me see here. 21. All right. I'm going to try to find some Morgans we have not auctioned. I just need to know if Brent McKinney is out on the $1 notes so I can sell those. Let me get all the... There's those. Let's see here. Let me do some coin sorting before I put up the next lot. All right, let me do another piece dollar for buy it now. This one will be... Let's see. We'll do this one for 30. We'll do this one for 30. It's a 1923. If you want that one, comment 1923 on the piece dollar, 1923. Brent's at 32 on the notes. That's what I was waiting for. There's that. $30 on that. Let's see. I don't think we have any no takers on the Washington quarters. That's unfortunate since I have like probably 100. I'm about to say 100 different dates, but I don't think there was 100 different dates. They were made from 32 to 64. But I've got a bunch of them. If anybody's interested in maybe a bulk deal on those, let me know. Roosevelt dimes, I think I've shown some of those. Let me try to find some of our older stuff here before I shift over to bullion. That's all. Just get that out of my way for a second. Oh, I got some Indian head pennies. Let me do some of those in lots. Those are always nice. And let's see here. Okay, so Lisa, we're at 32 now on those. Moody Blues, Rhonda. And I think Rhonda and Patty both bid on these, right? Patty, you're out. Rhonda was in first at the dollar bid on that. And same thing on Jackson Brown. Same thing on Jackson Brown. Patricia's at 5. And Patty also bid 5 as well. So 5 and 5 on those is where we're at. Okay. What was I doing? Let's see here. Yes, Indian head pennies. Let me do those next. Indian head pennies. Lisa Oakley's at 35 on the $1 notes. Let me move these right over here. Let's do a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Indian head pennies. 5 Indian head pennies. Brent's out on the $1 notes, so let's sell those. These are both sold to Lisa Oakley for $35. Brent's out. Those sold to Lisa Oakley for $35. We've got 5 Indian head pennies here for a $10 start. These are a 1905. Haven't had these in a while. 1905, 1907, 1893, 1898, and 1907. Those are, I guess you could put Indian for $10 if you want to bid on those. Patricia's at $5 on Moody Blues, and we're looking for someone to give $1 USD for Jackson Brown before I take it off the table. I'm sure it'd get a bid already if it was running on empty. All right, let me lay those down there for a second. Let me get these silver dollars sorted and figure out what my next lot's going to be. Paul Gill's in. I was about to say, someone's got a bid. Surely somebody's got a bid on that. Let me put those in there. I've got Standing Liberty quarters. Patty was in first on the Moody Blues. That's right. Patty was in first on the Moody Blues. So, Patricia, you were second. Indian heads are at 10. Jackson Brown, 1, 2. Now 5. Now 7 on Moody Blues. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, the Indian head pennies are at 10. I'm having to do some cleanup to figure out what I'm going to do next. So, just bear with me. When we first got started, I had everything kind of laid out. There's those. Let me see what else we got over here. There's there's a couple more Morgans I don't think I've ran. Let me see here. Those are 21s. Those are Peace and 21s. That's Morgans I haven't ran. There's Peace, 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 and Peace. We love Peace. You got to give it a chance, though. There's that 23 from earlier. There's another 21 Morgan and another Peace. Alrighty. And we've got these Morgans here. Okay, I think those are ones I have not ran. These I have already ran. So let's try these here. We'll start all these at a $30 start. We'll start these at a $30 start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Morgans there. We'll reduce those to a $30 start. Now, Chuck Holt earlier commented 1923, and I was trying to figure out what that was for. I think that might have been on something I've already put away. I'm not for sure, though. All right. Rhonda's at 7 on the Moody Blues. Every good boy deserves favor. I'm making some progress. Bear with me. There's those. There's those. That's what's next. We're going to do those right now. And that's coming up next, and that's coming up next. Let me put these away. I may show a couple more of these in just a second. But right now, that's it. Okay. So, before I start laying out new auctions, including currency, we are at Moody Blues is with Rhonda Drawer at $7. This is a very nice copy of Every Good Boy Deserves Favor. Also has the original lyric in her sleeve. $7 on the Moody Blues. Jackson Brown is at $5 with Brian Miller. Jackson Browns at $5 with Brian Miller. Those are going twice, going 3 times. I'm about to sell both of those. Austin Cauldron's the only bidder. This is for all 5 Indian head pennies. Austin's the only bidder at those at $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Indian head pennies. Final call. If you want to bid on those, put Indian and then your bid. The next lot is going to be for these Morgans. We have an 1889, no mint mark. These are a $30 start. 1899, New Orleans. 1884, no mint mark. 1891, S. We have, and then here's the stuff we have not put up yet. 1896, no mint mark. 1887, New Orleans. 1879, S. And 1896, New Orleans. If you want to bid on those, you can put Jackson Browns at 6 with Gary Samuels. You can put M for Morgan's, $30. I'm going to try 2 more Mercury dimes before I put these away for buy it nows. Let me pick out a couple nice looking ones here, and let's see what we have. These are, comment the year if you want it. These are $4. 1944. Just comment the year. That's $4. And I grabbed another 44. If you want these, just comment the year. And 1941. And 1941. So 44 and 41 on those. All right. Moody Blues is sold to Rhonda for $7. That's sold for Rhonda for $7. Jackson Brown is sold to Gary Samuels for $6. 7, 6. Austin Cauldron gets the Indian head lot for $10. Those are sold to Austin Cauldron. Looking for a $30 start on those. And let me put up some new auctions. Let's do some currency. And then I've got lots of buy it nows. Let me try, let's do another $5 note like we did earlier. We had some $5 notes. Let's do a, I got a nicer one here. I like these, I like the 34s. I like 34s because the 5 is in blue ink and so is the blue seal. That's a 34D. That's a $20 start, $5 silver certificate, 1934, Series 1934D. Very cool there, Mr. Abraham Lincoln. That's a $20 start if you want to bet on that. Warren's in on the Morgans at 30. Warren's in at 30. That's going once, going twice. Brandon's at 5 on that. I'm going to put away these 2 dimes, so those are put away. Now, let me grab a new tub back here behind me. I've got some collectible type stuff here that I don't think we have shown yet. Let me lay it here on the table, including some gold. Let me do a couple calculations here. Let's see here. Okay, this is, these are going to be an $85 buy it now. If you want one, comment 85. This is a 2023 Australian half-gram gold proof. That's an $85 buy it now. Australian kangaroo, half-gram gold. Gold content is, let's see, let me see the font. Of course, 999 gold, half-gram. Perth Mint, Australia. Perth Mint, Australia. Let me get you a good close-up of that. That's an $85 buy it now for those on the gold kangaroos. $85 buy it now on that. Okay. Let me show those. Go through a couple things we have here. Philip says he'll take one. That's sold to Philip Sweet for $85. Any more knives? Yes, I got more new case knives to show you. Brandon's at 20 on this. Brent's at 21. Warren, these are sold to you. Let me know which one you want for $30. Warren Wilkie, let me know which one you want for $30. Those are your pick. $30 on those. Okay. Brandon's at 22. Brandon's back in at 22. No albums tonight. You've missed like 300. Let's see here. 35. Okay, these are a $55 buy it now. $55 buy it now. These are NGC graded with this custom label. It says real money, meaning real silver. These are brilliant uncirculated 1964D Kennedy half dollars. If you want one, comment 55. These are NGC graded, brilliant uncirculated Kennedy half dollars. NGC graded, $55. Brandon Jones wants one. I've got another one if you want two, or if anybody else wants one. That's sold to Brandon Jones for $55. That's Jeff McAnally also wants one. Jeff McAnally also wants one. All right, so those are sold. Now, I think if y'all like these, you may like, if you like those, you may like these as well. Let me do some calculations here. Brandon's getting both of them. Brandon's getting both of them. Jeff, he had dibs on both of those. He said he wants both of them. So sorry about that. He has dibs on both of them. These, it should be 100 according to my math, but we're going to make it 99. If you want one, comment 99. Huh?
Did you not get these might go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Go with it.
Okay. Let me see here. Oh, I didn't know that was part of it. Brandon, you might have got a little bonus here. Oh, okay. So these are, here, these go with it. It's Certificate of Authenticities, one of 50 pieces, a 1964D Kennedy half dollar, NGC brilliant uncirculated, black core, real money label. So that's a limited, I think they only did 50 of those with that label. They only did 50 of those at that label. So Brandon, you get those with it too. Same thing for these Morgans I'm about to show. These are $99. $99 if you want one. And then if you're first, you can take both. This is a 1921 Morgan, $1, brilliant, uncirculated. Last year of issue, of course. It has this black custom label, real money from NGC. They only made 50 of these in this holder. I've got COAs with those too. They say real money. That's a one of 50, $99 if you buy that. 1921 P, black core label, one of 50. There's the COA kind of cards that come with those as well. 99, and that is brilliant uncirculated, BU quality on those. $99, 1921 Morgans, NGC certified. Okay. Pay those there. Earlier, Warren Wilkie wanted, let me figure out what's going on here. He wanted 1879 and 1896. 1879 and the 1896. These two here, 1879, these two here. Those are sold to Warren for $30 and $30. If anybody else wants any of the Morgans, those are $30. Okay. The bills, Brandon Jones is at $22, and we didn't have any more bids on that, so that's sold to Brandon Jones for $22. Brandon, that's sold to you for $22. And I still got the gold, just in case anybody wants any. The gold kangaroos are $85. I'm going to lay one of those there. The Morgan dates that are left for $30 are 1889, 1899, 1884, 1891, 1896, and 1897. Well, this is heavy. What is this? Let me see what we got here. Boy, this looks interesting. Wow, we might try to sell this all together first. Oh, those 1 ounce, I guess they are. 1, 2. Let's see what we have here. So this is, let's do, oh, there's 2 layers of them. 2, 4. So, okay, there's 20. So yeah, this is interesting. This is an 800, make sure I do that right. Yeah, well, this will be an $800 buy it now. $800 buy it now. This is Germania mint. It comes in this slip case. Germania mint. It's surprisingly heavy. It's 2 layers. It's 21 ounce silver bars that look like that. These little small little silver loaves. 21 ounce silver bars from the Germania mint. That's new in this mint packaging here. It comes like that. This gets slipped over it. Silver cast bars, 20 of them, 1 ounce. That's an $800 buy it now. New from the Germania Mint. There's 20 of those in there. 2 different layers of them. $800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 rows and then 2 layers. That's an $800 buy it now. I'll lay that right over there. Looks like we need some new auctions, right, Tanner? Let's see what else we got over here. I have a case knife that I forgot to put up earlier. We'll have to auction this by itself. This is a $30 start. This is a 19, 1, 2. I got a 19, I think I've got a 1972 here. Let me count these dots one more time. Very small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got a 1972 case knife. 1972 case, 2-blade pen knife. 1978. It will clean up very nice. $25 start. 1972. The kangaroos are a ½ gram. Brandon, these are what's 99. It's these 1921 Morgans. Also NGC graded, brilliant uncirculated. It's in this custom label that says real money, as in silver backed and gold backed. Real money. 21 P Morgan, of course, NGC brilliant uncirculated. Those are $99. Those are recently graded from NGC, brand new. $25 start on that case knife. Let me put up some more currency. Let me see what I've got over here in the currency department. If you missed out on the last uncirculated notes, I've got 2 more. No, these are 3 consecutive. 3 consecutive. This will be a $30 start. 1957, number 3, 4, and 5. 3 consecutive silver certificates, uncirculated, series 1957. If you missed out on the last one, those are going to start at $30. Those are going to start at $30. 1957. There you have it. Alrighty. Let me bring this tub of bullion over here and see what we got. Brent McKinney's at $25 on the case. Brandon wants both of these at $99 each. $99.99. Brandon's going to take both of those. $99 and $99. All right, where's that sheet at? I got some bullion here. Let's see here. Okay. If you want some bullion, now's the chance. I have prices from when I bought this, and I know this is the prices I had, and I know silver's jumped up, what, $4 or $5 an ounce since then. So I think you're going to get some deals at that rate. Let's see what we have in here. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show it to you, and if you comment, then it's yours. Let's start off with the bars. I got one. If you want this, comment $35. If you want this, comment $35. That's for a 1-ounce buffalo bar. 1-ounce Indian buffalo bar. $35 is all you have to comment. $35. That's so depressed and Denny. That's so depressed and Denny. $35. Okay, now I'm going to sell these all together, which if you want these, comment $105. Same price, $35 each, but we got a series of Halloween bars here. Series of Halloween bars, $105 for those 3. Happy Halloween with a headless horseman. This one has some pumpkins, a moon, and an owl on it, and that says Happy Halloween with some witch's feet and a witch's hat. $105 for those. They're all new and airtights. $105. So same price, selling all 3 of those together. $35, $35, $35. Brent's at $30 on the $1. He's also at 25 on that, so 30 and 25, going once, going twice, 105 on those 3 bars. This is $35. If you want it, comment Franklin. That's the key word, Franklin. $35 buy it now on that. $35 buy it now on Franklin. So comment Franklin. 1-ounce silver proof. This is that series called, what were these called? Great something, but on the back says freedom of speech, press, religion, 1-ounce silver, Franklin, $35 buy it now on that. So Franklin, those were $105 for those. Let's see what else we have in here. I feel like we have Silver Eagle somewhere. Any more graded? I don't think I have anything graded or certified, do we? Unless they're over here in this tub. Those, but don't want to show those right now. Case knives. Let me see. I've emptied that tub. plenty more to show. It's just something we got to do kind of one at a time. Lisa Oakley's at 31 on the notes. Brent's at 35. Let's go ahead and sell that to Brent McKinney for 25. Brent, you get the case knife for 25. The notes just got new bids, 31 and 35. Carlene wants the Benjamin Franklin. Sell Carlene that for 35. No takers on the Halloween bars. Let's see what else we got in here. Let me move those over there. 40% halves. Let me move those. What do we have here? Let's see. Okay, let's try some more buy it nows, individual buy it nows on some halves. I've got buy it nows on some halves here. We have, let's see, silver. If you want it, comment 1964. That's $12. 1964, $12 on that. 64 on that. Comment $12. 1962, comment 1962. Or I think I meant to say comment 1964, but we'll figure it out. 62 on that one for that Franklin half. 64, 62. And this one just $12. 1908 Barber. 1908 Barber. 1908 Barber. So comment 1908. So 1964, 1962, 1908, and I'll do one more, 1959. Comment 1959 if you want that. Alrighty. Lisa Oakley, let me know if you're in or out on the ones. Brent McKinney's at 35. That's going twice, going 3 times on that. Okay, I don't have any poured bars. I don't have any more Indian head pennies. Lisa's at 36. Dave Plunkett wants the 1964. That's $12. Sell that to Dave Plunkett. Trying to figure out what else I have over here. Some more 40% halves. We'll put those over there. 1908 mint mark. This is a D, 1908 D. Okay, and Lisa Oakley's at 36 on the ones. 36 on the ones. Brandon's off the bed. Brandon, what can I sell you to keep you awake? More $5 notes. James Dushek says he'll take a kangaroo. Sells out to James for $85. Brent's out on the $1 notes. He'll sell those to Lisa Oakley for $36. Those 3 are sold to Lisa for $36. Let's see. I've got more bullion. That's what I was about to bring out. I've got a, if you want this one, comment 1985. 1 ounce silver vintage prospector. 1985. $35 buy it now on that. $35 buy it now on that. I have one more kangaroo, gold kangaroo, if anybody's interested. No other takers on these halves. They're going away. Jason Crosland wants the Englehart, the prospector. That's a $35 buy it now. Let me see here. Philip Sweet wants another kangaroo. That was our last one. $85 buy it now on that. That's sold to Philip Sweet. James Dushek, you were second. I only had one more left. Philip just beat you to it. All right, I got a whole tub here of bullion and some other stuff, eagles. I'm going to show them, and it's just going to be like keywords. So, for example, eagle, silver eagle, 2000. It's painted. Silver eagle, $35. Painted silver eagle. So that's called eagle. Liberty Bell, these are all 1 ounce bullion for $35. Liberty Bell, $35. Panda, and that's a 2020 Panda. 2020 Panda. Pac-Man, 40th anniversary. Mrs. Pac-Man. Mrs. Pac-Man. Bullion pieces for $35. And we've got Daniel Cripps on the Mrs. Pac-Man. That's a $35 buy it now. There's another Liberty Bell. We got a painted silver eagle. 1984. That's for another Englehart. 1984. We just sold an 85. There's an 84. There's another Mrs. Pac-Man, if anybody else wants one, or if Daniel, if you want another. Galaga, 1981. You can comment 81 or Galaga. Galaga. Jason Carlson wants he's first to the other Englehart. Jason was first to that. Mark, you were second. There's another Panda. 2018 Silver Eagle. That should be a great price at $35. 2018 Silver Eagle. Elephant. African wildlife. African wildlife. Somalia. Simeon first on the Eagle. Jason, you were second. 30, yeah. There's another Mrs. Pac-Man. Buffalo. Non-dated, generic. Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark. Halloween for $95. I was at $105. The Halloween, the color one's a Silver Eagle too. Sell that to Simeon as well. $105, $95. James, an even $100 bill for those three. An even $100 bill for those three. Even $100 bill for those three. Let's see what else we got in here, Tanner. Let's do, he said take, so those three sold to James for $100. I'll do another three-piece bullion deal for $100, and that's on the kangaroo, panda, and the elephant. Panda, kangaroo, and elephant. If anybody wants those three for $100, we'll do those three for $100. That's a $15 discount. Wow. It's huge, isn't it, Tanner? Zoo animal lot. $100 for those three. Let's see what else we can find in here. I've got some more Happy Halloweens. These are colored. Happy Halloweens. Those are $35. Pirates of the Caribbean. Or is it Caribbean? That's highly debated. That's a $35. Buy it now. Apollo 11, 50th anniversary. Wow. Moon landing. That's a $35 buy it now. There's another 2020 Panda. Well, I hate to put this one out here, but I will. 007, and it's colored. That's a $35 buy it now. Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton. Jason Carlson gets the Apollo. These are all $35. Mark Thompson first on 007. We all love him. Jason Crosland third. The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life. From Niu. Tree of Life. We're getting slim pickings. United States of America. What do we got here? Mount Rushmore Memorial. Looks like. That's a U.S. minted coin. There's another buffalo, but this has a date on it. That's 2020. COVID year. Olympiad, Los Angeles, 1983. And here's a random Morgan, 1880. 1880. Looks like it was glued or taped to a book at one time. Everything you see there is a $35 buy it now. And then I'm going to put them away. And as I'm putting them away, I'm going to call them off one more time. Okay? And these are all $35 buy it nows. They're all different unique bullion pieces. $35 buy it now. We've got, we'll start with the oldest. We have the Liberty Bell, pandas, buffaloes, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Tree of Life, The 1880 is a no mint mark. Noah's Ark, Sir Isaac Newton, Pirates of the Caribbean, Happy Halloween, Los Angeles, Olympics, Mount Rushmore. Let's see, I think these are half ounce. This one looks a little bit different. 19, if anybody wants this, comment $18. Andrew Jackson, Courage, I think that's a half ounce by Liberty Lobby, 1985. $18 on that. $18 on that. What happened to the records? I ran out. Plus, I started putting stuff up for $1 and nobody was bidding. So I think everybody either got off that was record buyers or fell asleep. But if y'all are still here, I'll do some more. Add Pac-Man to my stack for an even 100. What others do you already have? Does he have 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's wanting...
35, 7.
Okay. Okay, so Pac-Man for $30. So sell that to him for $30. Simeon. Larry wants a Halloween. That's sold to Larry. Can I see the 1880? There's the 1880. That was a $35 buy it now. Then we had the 3 zoo animals for $100. Nobody wants Andrew Jackson for $18. And then the rest of the stuff is small fractional pieces. Very small fractional pieces. I don't even know how to sell these. I can't remember what I had in them. Let's see. I'll do that in just a second. I got to put out some, open up some new case knives. So we got 66 people watching. Tommy says he'll take Andrew Jackson for 18. What I'm looking to find out is what y'all are looking for. A certain type of knife. We also had this huge order that was canceled. Let's go through this stuff because it's got to be sold at some point. We had a huge non-payer. He's bought from us once before and then he kind of fell off the grid. So I don't know. He's kind of from here in Tennessee. He would come down and pick up, or he did the first time, but a huge order here. Over $1,500. Over $1,500. So let me figure out what he got here and let's go through it all. My gosh, it's a bunch. Let's start with the currency. This was $121. $121. That was a 1914 $5 Federal Reserve note. That was $121. 1921 Federal Reserve note. $121 on that. That's a buy it now, so just claim it by the price if you want it. This was a $30 buy it now, or I think some of these sold at auction. That's a 1934D silver certificate. That's a $30 buy it now. Very nice. 1934D. That's a $30 buy it now. And 4 consecutive 1931 silver certificates. That was a good price. 1, 2, 3. Is that all of them right here? Yeah. 4 1931 silver certificates. That's 4. Yeah, they sold for $46. 4 consecutive 1935E. Let's see, 54, 53, yeah, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Those 4 $1 silver certificate consecutive, $46 buy it now. 1928A silver certificate, funny back. That's a $30 buy it now. Lisa Oakley wants these 4 consecutive for $46. Those are sold for $46. 1928 A funny back. That was $30 buy it now. $5 note here. 1934. This was $35. Jason Crosland's at 30 on the funny back. That was a good price. That's Jason for 30. The $5 note here, $35. And then the large horse blanket, which was a 1923, that sold for $100. That sold for $100. And Tommy Onowski, you were second to the funny back. $100 on that. Oh no, maybe it was no. This was nice. Uncirculated. That was $51. This is $51. Look at that one. $51 on that one. Comment 51 if you want it. Wow. James Dushek first on that one. Jason was second. All right, now here's everything else he didn't pay for. A lot of silver dollars. So Philip Regaldo, you were second. Let me figure out how to do this. I might just put them back out in the lots. Let's see. Yeah, they're all kind of mixed up. I'll figure out how to do that later. We've pretty much had the same stuff already tonight. Let me bring this one to a back. Let me put up some of this fractional stuff for bid. All right, so let's do these little these are silver 1 ounce, not 1 ounce, 1 gram. Let's see what we have here. We've got, we'll put this up for auction right quick. We've got one gram rounds. That's John F. Kennedy. That's a Seated Liberty. That's a Buffalo, Statue of Liberty, and a Native American. Those are 1 ounce gram. $5 start on those. $5 start on those. 5 1 ounce gram pieces. $5 start. Okay, so that's a $5 start. That's our current auction. Let me figure out Preston Denny's at 5. So there's the currency. Let me go through those prices one more time. I'm going to toss them over here. Actually, let me go to the silver that's in here. All right, we had an 1883 Morgan. Let's see. Let me find this one. Morgan silver dollars. It was 1885. That was 1887. Let me get some of the better dates out. I think we had a lot of the early 1900s in here as well. Yeah, 1890. 1921. That was an interesting, that one almost had blue in it. 1883. You need prices? No, I know. I've priced everything in there. And let me see what else we got. Let's do this one more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think that was 7. Let's run those. $35 start. This is a 1921. 1921 Morgan. No mint mark. 21 Morgan. $35 start. 1883. No mint mark. These are all $35 start. Choice lot. 1921. If you want to bid on these, please put M for Morgan. And then your bid. Check out the colors on that. It's blue and red. 1890. 1890 O. 1887. 1887. And an 1885. 1885 O. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Morgans, $35 start. Those are up for auction. 5 gram lot here. Simeons at 8. We had 5, 6, 7, 8. We had 2 6 bids. Simeons at 8 on the 5 1 ounce grams. Send some names in here, just like the old times, Brandon said. Yeah, it's been almost 2 months since we've had a coin and knife auction. Been almost 2 months. All right, I think I know some knife buyers are on. Let me see what other case knives we hadn't got to. Not that. We've already shown that one. It's back here. We almost sold out of the Caribbean Rust Lock. I'll show that again in just a second. Pocket worn peach seed medium stockman. That was this one. We've already shown that. And we got 2 stag knives. And I got some collectible type silver here. This is a Marilyn Monroe limited to 100. Check this out. Buy it now price is $105. $105. This is called a 2022 Mexico Dia de los Muertos. Muertos. Boy, that's wild. It looks like it's changing on me. How do you get this out of here? Is that the way it's put? Aha. Well, this is a nice holder. This is $105 buy it now. Check that out. Glow in the dark. It glows in the dark. Libertad, yeah. From Mexico, 1 ounce Libertad. $105 buy it now. Boy, check that out. It looks even crazier because of the relief of the Libertad. Kind of makes her face almost like move. If you want that, comment 105. Can you please repeat the name again? That is a 2022 Mexico Dia de los Muertos. Marilyn Monroe. I am fluent. A lot of people don't know this, Tanner. I'm fluent in 4 languages. Most people do not know that. I bet Brandon didn't know that. If you want that, comment 105. There's the box that comes in it. 100, limited to 100. Limited to 100. And the backside is finished. The backside is finished in 24 karat gold. 24 karat gold. Brian C., you need that. $105. Take it home with you. Has anybody bid on these? No. Has anybody bid on these? Yes, we're at $11. There's been a lot of bidders. Preston Denny's at $11. Somebody asked for copper locks. I don't think we have any, do we, Tanner?
Let me go look.
Tanner's going to go look.
We don't have any new.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan tribute set. Embossed metal collector cards from Upper Deck. New and sealed. This is the history of Michael Jordan through baseball. Metal cards, new and sealed. That's a $15 buy it now if anybody wants it. Michael Jordan. The GOAT. Also the greatest baseball player of all time as well. $15 buy it now on that. $15 buy it now on that. We have 2 copper locks. Tanner's bringing them over now. Oh, I got another tub of bullion over here. Let me show these. Let me show another, some more bullion. Let's see here. This is all new stuff. Let's see what we got here. All right, sell these to Preston Denny for $11. If anybody wants these Morgans, they're $35 each. Just let me know what you want. $35 each. $48 for these. $48. Batman 1 ounce silver batarangs. I've sold several. We put 2 or 3 out in the store. Poof, they're gone. $48. Buy it now. 1 ounce silver batarangs. Jason Crosland wants one. At least one. I've got left 1. I've got left 2. I think we got 1 or 2 in the showcase. 3. Look at these. You can throw these at people and everything. 4 and 5. 1 ounce silver batarangs. Todd Wagner also wants one. If you want one, just comment 48. Also, earlier I had some Canadian Maple Leafs. $35 buy nows. These are 2023s. 2023. New and airtights Canadian Maple Leafs. If anybody wants one of those, comment 35. Jason Crosland, I'm assuming you and Todd just want one. Preston also wants one. And I think Brian is trying to buy one. He's put Bay And now 48. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 of those. I'm assuming Jason just wants one, Todd just wants one, Preston wants one, and Brian wants one. If so, that means we've got 2 left, I think. 2 left on those. We'll see what they say on that. I showed the maple leaves, right? I think that's what's in that tube, isn't it? Yeah, those are maple leaves. Let me put this here. I got some Star Wars stuff in here. Here we go. Darth Vader. $35 buy it now. Darth Vader. 1 ounce silver rounds. This is 2022 Nayu. 2022 Nayu Darth Vader. Those are also a $35 buy it now. Okay, so batarangs. 1 for Jason, 1 for Todd, 1 for Brian C. And Preston, I'm giving you 1 unless you want more than 1. I'm going to have 2 left. 2 left on the 1 ounce batarangs. And they're in a cool airtight. So Darth Vader's, how many of those I got left? 1, 2. Simeon wants a Darth Vader. These are $35. There's one for Simeon Richmond. $35. There's another Darth, and our Batmans. No, Batman's a little bit more. Batmans are definitely more. They only had 15,000 of those made. Let me do some math. Pretty cool. Preston wants 2 batarangs. These are a $45 buy it now, but it's Batman. 2023 Samoa. Batman. 2023. That's a $45 buy it now. If anybody wants one of those, comment Batman or 45. Those are limited. They made 15,000 of those, and that is a 2023 Samoa. Charlie DeFrank wants 2 Darth Vaders, 35 and 35. The Charlie DeFrank. Can't go wrong with Batman and Darth Vader. Those are like my childhood heroes. Even Darth Vader. There are some good in him, even though he's portrayed as bad. I got more Batmans. That's a whole stack of them right there. $45. Only 2 Darth Vaders left unless we have more. And I think we have 1 Batarang left. 1 Batarang left. Oh, yeah, let me show those. We got a price on those.
I don't know exactly what that is.
Okay. Is that the price?
Yeah.
This is a $120 buy it now. This is a colorized limited edition. Well, check this out. $120 buy it now on this. Glow in the dark. 2022 Nayu Star Wars Darth Vader Dark Side Edition. Colorized and glow in the dark. Limited to 500. Check out the B-side. Normally that would be Queen Elizabeth. Well, that's not Queen Elizabeth. That is colorized and glow in the dark. That's Princess Leia. Princess Leia. They've repainted that one over. Here's what the glow in the dark looks like. The Vader Anakin glows in the dark, and so does his lightsaber. It doesn't glow red. It glows like a mint green. Pretty cool. That's a $120 buy it now. Copper locks. Okay, I had them right here. But yes, whenever you get back on, just let me know. All right, Darth 2, price on Batarang, $48, Amy. $48. I got 1 left. What's in the 10? And that's what Charlie wants to see too. 5 ounce or 10 ounce bars. Do we have any bars whatsoever? I don't think we sold a 10 ounce bar earlier. We sold that 10 ounce Britiana. There's nothing in the showcase, is there? No, I don't think we have any bullion really. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Should be able to hear me now. I think I'm about to do a real big recap of everything on the table and then figure out what's left and what y'all may want. And then I'm going to do some final calls. And we've had a nice 3-hour live stream of selling coins and knives. But let me do a big recap of everything that's left. Indian head pennies. I've got a small stack over here, Warren. I don't know if I want to put them up for auction or not. The last one's only brought $2 a piece. I was like, what the heck? James wants that last batarang that's over there in the showcase. James, it's yours. James, it's yours. Okay, let me do a big recap as I clean up the table. Okay? And I'm going to stack stuff up, let you know what I have. Final call to buy. I hope we can do another one of these next week. I mean, behind me, I've got lots of stuff that I really didn't get to, but we've kind of lost out on time. Usually I can make one of these go for about 3 hours. We've almost hit that mark. Morgans, these are $35. These are all 1800 dates and some nice 21s, or at least some cool tone 21s. So 1921, 1883, that was that other really odd colored 21. 1890, 1887, 1885. If you want mint marks, let me know. Those are $35. Also $35 is Darth Vader. 1 ounce silver. 2022. Darth Vader. I think I have 2, maybe a couple more left. Batman's. $45. $45 on those. As you see, I've got several. Also $35. 1 ounce silver, Canadian maple leaves. And this is the Queen Elizabeth Memorial, 1952 to 2022. Those also $35. 35, 35, 45, 35. The Jordan, let me show this one more time. Sorry, my sound cut out. This is from Upper Deck. It's 5 metal Jordan cards. That's a $15 buy it now. They all come individually sealed in this metal tin. That's a $15 buy it now. This, I don't know where this came from. It's a 1960 Willie McCovey rookie card. I don't have it in frame. $175. Willie McCovey. That's a rookie card. Hall of Famer. San Francisco Giants. $175 on that. Derek wants the Jordan. Actually, I got to make sure Charlie doesn't want it. No, who was first? Actually, Derek was first. Carlene was second. Derek has dibs on that, Charlie. Derek has dibs on that. So Derek gets that for $15. He asked first about it earlier. Willie McCovey's $175. I hadn't shown these yet, but these are $40, which is $5 off. I got a colorized Miss Pac-Man and a Sonic the Hedgehog, both on TEPs. Those are $40. I have not shown those yet. $40 and $40 on those. $40 and $40 on those. Okay, silver halves, all $12 each. Silver halves, 1959, 1962, 1908, another 1964, another 1964, another 1964, and a 1954 Franklin. Those are all $12 each. There's the Darth Vader glow in the dark I just showed. 500 made, colorized and glow in the dark. That was $120 buy it now. Price on all the halves. If you're buying all these, I'll do, let's see here. I've already got like a price. Somebody told me they would pay they would be $11.50. I've got somebody like whatever, all the junk silver that doesn't sell, I've got a price from somebody that they're going to buy. They're going to buy like all the 90% that I don't sell tonight. So at $11.50, you're pretty close to what they're going to pay. So $11.50, that's if you buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's if you buy those 7. I haven't sold a half tonight less than $12, unless you're buying more than a couple. Thomas, who jar? Is that how you say your last name, Thomas? I'm going to sell these to you. If you're a first-time buyer, thank you and welcome. Those are $35 and $35. We do $7 unlimited shipping. We only have coin and eye sales about once a week. We haven't had any in about 2 months. We usually do records every night. We do records every night almost. When you're buying coins and knives, it's $7 shipping as much as you want to buy. So those ship for $7. If you end up buying anything else while we're on tonight, $7. Everything ships for $7. Okay. See, Barry Lewis says he'll take the halves at $11.50. Simon, I just want to make sure you are passing. I know you just said you'll have to wait. I do have more halves. So Barry, Simon, just make sure if you say pass, I'm going to sell those. And same thing, Barry. Thank you. And I don't think I've sold to you before. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 silver halves. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at $11.50 each. Barry, those so do you. Thank you and welcome. Same thing. Make sure you send our page a Facebook message. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Okay, I'll try some Indian head pennies one more time as a buy it now, or as an auction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I need a $3 start on these. $3 start. We're going to do choice. 1906, 1906, 1900, 1899, 1881, and 1902. If you want to bet on those, put IH for Indian head and then your bid. $3 start. There's 5 Indian head pennies. Choice lot. These will sell $5, $6, $7 here in the store when I put them in cards and put them out for sale. We sell coins easily here in the store. People every day looking for them. Okay, these were $35. These were the King Charles. First time he's been on any bullion. The Britannias, $35. $35. New King Charles bullion coins, $35 for those. I'm going to put those right there where the where the Darth Vaders were. Those are $35. King Charles. Any more barbers? No, that was the only barbers I had. Now, dateless. These are all week or dateless standing Liberty quarters. That's each. So $3 choice. $3 choice. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these will be 5 random standing Liberty quarters, week or no date, for a $20 buy it now. You just get 5 random ones. Week or no date standing Liberty quarters, $20 buy it now. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. $20 buy it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more. $20 buy it now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. $20 buy it now. Simeon says he'll take 1 lot for $20. That's sold to Simeon. I've got 1, 2, 3 more of those lots available. Then there's 1 stray. There's the Indian head pennies that are at auction. Now, we had the Marilyn Monroe glow in the dark. Marilyn Monroe glow in the dark. That was $105. The 2022 Mexico. That's $105. Jason wants all the rest of the Standing Liberty. He was next. He wants all Standing Liberty quarters that remain. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. 1. So that's a 20, 40, 60. 60, and then 1 stray one. That's $64. Great price on those. I think that would be at or below. That is a great price. $64 on those. Daniel was second. Simeon, you were third. Barry Lewis, you were fourth on all the rest of them. Jason got the rest of those for $64. Okay, now, Morgan's, let's see here. About the only way I can do this where it's fair and accurate is if we do them random. And these are Morgan's. I'll do 1 pre-21. So you get 1 pre-21. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 of those left, and I got 2, 4, 5, 21. So you get 121 and 1 pre-21. And we've been selling these for 35 and up, and we've been selling these for 30. So you'll get, $60 for 2. So you'll get a pre-21 and a 21. $60 for 2. Random pick off the top. $60. That's for a 21. Some of the 21s are pretty nice too, but especially that one. Just random pick off the top. So basically, $1 silver dollar from each stack, $60. And then any piece dollar, any random piece dollar, $30. That's what I have left. Those are all piece dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got about 14 piece dollars there. Let me put the Indian head pennies away. All right. So there's that. Quarters are, I think I was selling those earlier for $7. Years on piece dollars. 23, 23, 23, 22, 22, 22, 22, 23, 22, 24, 22, 22, 22, and 34. Let's see here. Of course, there's the currency from the non-payment. Dimes are $4 a piece. Warren Wilkie wants 34 for $30. That's sold to Warren Wilkie. Mercury dimes, $4 a piece. I sold a bunch. Walking Liberty halves, $12 each. $12 each. Walking Liberty halves, $12 each. Roosevelt dimes, $4 each. Quarters, Washington quarters, $7. There's a stray 1880 Morgan. That one was 35 as well. So Mercury dimes, $4. Random pick. Walking Liberty halves, random pick, $12. Mercury dimes. Roosevelt dimes, random pick, $4. Washington quarters, random pick. Then I've got a bunch of 40%, which I hadn't shown. I don't think I've sold 40% in a long time. Here's the copper lock. I don't know who was asking about it if you're still on, but here's the brown bone peach seed jig mini copper lock. That was a $75 buy it now. $75 buy it now. Are those all war nickels? I have not shown any war nickels. Those are all 90% silver, dimes, quarters, and halves. Sometimes I have war nickels. And this is a 6.5 bone stag mini copper lock. That's also $70. So the 2 copper locks I have are $70. Those 2 copper locks are $70. Then we had the set of Germania 1-ounce silver bars, 20 1-ounce silver bars. No in the bag. No, there's no war nickels. No, those were dimes, quarters, dimes, halves, dimes, quarters, and halves. All 90% silver. Let me figure out what the price is for 40%. Let me go over here to Coinflation. 40%, that would be $4 a half. So if you buy, I want to sell those at 5 at a time though. So $20 for 4. $20 for 4. $20 for 4 random. Those are better looking ones there. All 65 to 70s. Then we had all the bullion, which I've already put away, except for the fractional here. These, one more call, especially some of those that just hopped on. The Germania, these are all 1 ounce. So those are all 1 ounce. There's 20 ounces of silver here, 21 ounce silver bars. It's surprisingly really heavy. 21 ounce silver bars, that was a buy now for $800. All from the Germania mint. And then there's all the 1 ounce bullion we had left. Panda, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Olympic, the Tree of Life, the Galaga, the Pac-Man, the Liberty Bell. Best price on box of bars. Make me an offer. I feel like we'll be able to reach a deal. I feel like we'll be able to reach a deal, Preston. $725. I'll do $750. I'll do $750. That's a 4-letter word I do not like. Pass. I gotta get a paper towel. I've had a hangnail that has just recently been removed. What is the price? Let me wrap up my finger here. Super glue it closed. Yeah. Boy, it hurts. Let me wrap this up for a second. One king and one queen. Let's see. One king and one queen. What was that now? What was the queen? Are you talking about the Canadian maple leaf and a King Charles? Ow. Let's see. Preston? What did we say? Okay, he's at Preston passed. All right, so we'll these are available for $750 if anybody wants them. Let's give a maple leaf and a King Charles to Lillian, 35 and 35, and Walking Liberties by chance. What if I tell you that? Let me figure out how we can do this the easiest way. I had a couple more things to review one more time before I go any further, though. Let me give 1 second. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Let's see. Walking Liberty halves. No ancient coins, or at least not tonight. I don't know if I want to go through all of them. We'll be here for 2.5 hours. But I'll grab a handful and let you know some of the ones we have, okay? We'll have, we got 2, 4, 5. I'll go through a couple stacks here. There's 8, 9, 10. Chad needs a monster drink. Yeah, well, usually any broadcast I do, coins or knives or records, around this time I'm usually stopping for a monster or something, food, and I need both right now. I'm going to go through 20 dates, though, just for Warren Wilkie. Just for him, but anybody else can buy them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 7. I was going to pick out 20 here. 9, 10. All right. Also, my finger's bleeding, so I'm also kind of in pain. Y'all don't want to see this right now. Okay. I didn't cut myself, though. Let me see what we have here. These are all $12 if anybody wants them. 1944. 1944. We have 1941. I'll let you know if it has a mint mark on it. 1941D. 1945. Why is my finger bleeding? I ripped off a hangnail. It was almost becoming painful, and now it's even more painful. 41D, 1943. You start handling all these knobs and stuff and records, it's like your fingers are just up for torture. 1928S, especially records. 1920. Well, this is a scary looking one. 1920. 1918. 1918 S. 1943. Warren wants the 1920 and the 1918. These are $12.
Oh,
yeah, Walk of Liberty hats. 1939. The one before the 1920 was a 1928. 1928 S. Tanner said, how much are these? 35. He's about to charge you $35, Warren. 1941. 1941D. 1917. Warren wants the 28S, which is right here. 1936. 1943. 1936. D. 1941. Cool looking 41. Warren wants the 1917. 1943 S. 1945 D. 1944. 1946. I think that was more than 20. That's okay. I'm glad everybody got to tune in. Just looking by the table behind me, we've had an eventful night, and we got a big stack of records we sold too. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. How many 40% 1970? I don't know by the exact year. I was going to sell those at random. I don't know exactly how many by that year I have. Are you talking about 40%, the exact year 1970? If so, I really don't know. Coins are something, a lot of people buy them individual years. A lot of the stuff that's very laborious to sort, I sell at random. We buy it, we never sort it. We look through the dates and look through key dates, but if you talk to a lot of coin dealers, we really don't, the ones I know, especially John in Murfreesboro, he doesn't sort too much. It's just like, well, you can buy a whole bag full of them, or you can buy one of them at random, however you want to do it. But I'll look for 1970s if that's what you're doing. I prefer to sell them kind of random, though, because I have had people like, well, I'm looking for a 41, a 43, a 16, a 17, and then it takes a half hour to look for them. But, if you're looking for just 1970s, I'll see how many I have. But I have hundreds over here. I've got rolls, and I've got a half a tub over here of rolls of these. So I'd have to look through them. That's not fun. Unless we make Seth do it. Seth said he don't want to look through them either. I was looking for 70. Okay. I'll kind of breeze through them. I usually don't see many 70s though. Yeah, you don't usually see many 70s. Oh yeah, I know. We got to put some more coin. Probably this stuff that didn't sell tonight, except some of the stuff that I promised to somebody else, that the quarters, mostly the quarters and the dimes, the Roosevelt dimes and the quarters, the kind of the junk silver. That's basically all sold. But the Mercury dimes and the halves, I'm probably going to keep those and put them out here in the store. And most of the silver dollars, but I'm about to sell all those too. Some of the stuff we've had for a while. So, okay, I got to go clean up my finger. It's very painful and almost swollen right now. So, thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night selling records, and Thursday night, and Friday night, and Saturday night. And we might try to do coins again as soon as, like on a Sunday routine. I don't really have the help lined up to do that right now, but we'll try to do that soon. So, thanks everybody for watching. No part 2. This is it. We'll be back tomorrow night selling records, and we will have some excellent stuff. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.